in his delivery business, Shark Express. What started as one man's dream is now a thriving same-day delivery business that serves hundreds of families. Through financing, mentorship, business networks, and market access, APSA is helping businesses like Shark Express grow, create jobs, build futures, and deliver joy across Ghana. Behind Anthony's success isn't only hard work, it's having the right partner like APSA. From funding to guidance, APSA stands with entrepreneurs who dare to dream.
We see your story and we invite you to write it with us. Your story matters. APSA.
You are listening to Citi 97.3 FM, the city's finest. Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
There can be no other 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to Citi. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music. Talk. Inspiration. In perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
Tell of your goodness, every chapter of my story. So how you
the
let
power
me
of
born,
relevant radio.
and the handwriting of
This is
mercy
Citi 97.3.
by the finger of the Lord. This is the finger of the Lord.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the
Through the
noise.
fire, through the rain, I didn't burn, I didn't drown, 'cause you were right by my side. I am a living testimony of the goodness of the Lord. Hey, this is the doing of the Lord.
What shall I render? Indeed, what shall I render? What shall I render to you? What shall I render? Say, yeah, me the woman fine.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation. This is the Citi Breakfast Show.
Not because of what I did, but this is the doing of the Lord. I am still here. I have life and I am awake because this is the doing of the Lord.
I am still here. I have life and I am awake because this is the doing of the Lord. I am still here.
city's biggest conversation. This is the City Breakfast Show. City 97.3.
Of the goodness of the Lord. Hey, this is the doing of the Lord.
What shall I render? Indeed, what shall I render? What shall I render to you? What shall I render? Say, yeah, yeah, me the woman found. Hey, can you? Hey, yeah, yeah, me the woman found. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, yeah, me the woman found. Hey, yeah, yeah, me no, yeah, my doom. This is
97.3 City FM, 6:30 on Thursday morning. Is the 12th day of the month of February. This is your City Breakfast Show. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, they would have swallowed us up quick. When their anger was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. But blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made the heaven and earth. Psalm 124, verses 1 to 8. I like verses 6. Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as prey to their teeth. We are still here because he has preserved us. Our soul has escaped as a bird out of a trap set by evil people. The snare is broken, the trap is exposed, and we have escaped. Thank you, Diana Hamilton, for this great reminder. Don't make it just a poster on your door. Live and believe it. Our help is in the name of the Lord. Business is brought to you by APSA. What chapter are you on in your 2026 story? Is it the chapter of new plans, fresh starts, finally saying yes to the things you've been putting off? With APSA, you're supported at every step with tailored banking and finance like loans, credit cards, and digital banking, helping you save, plan ahead, and take control of life's big and small moments. So whatever chapter you're writing this year, let it end in a yes with APSA. Your story matters, oh APSA. Dan Hamilton and Messi Chinwo, this is the doing of the Lord as he gets ready for a big awake experience. And as we get ready to bring you the headlines for a Thursday morning, your salary deserves better, so switch to us and enjoy amazing benefits. Lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support. What am I talking about? I'm talking about switching and smiling wider with Fidelity Bank. Believe with us by contacting 0800 003 355. Send an email or socialize with us online at Fidelity Bank GH. Our website is fidelitybank.com.gh. The show is live, it's interactive. 053-998-6996. It's a simple way of getting in touch. Save that as our WhatsApp number. Welcoming the man Caleb Kuda into the studio with
Yes,
the headlines.
sir. Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Caleb.
It's Thursday already.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
The
the week
week
is
is
moving.
running.
The year is moving very
Yeah,
quickly indeed. Looking forward
yeah.
to today.
Absolutely, and we have some papers here.
me.
I start with Daily Guide this morning. Scholarship Secretariat scandal. NIB grants sick in cancer bail after minority protest. So sick is in quotes. And SkyTrain mentioned in several board meetings. This is a witness. Lawyer charged for defrauding US-based nurse. Man grabbed at KIA Kotoka International Airport over cocaine in Gary. I will work to win power for NPP. This is Dr. Baumia speaking.
Alrighty.
If you go to the New Republic, myth has dropped royalty model, opts for equity and partnership as CEO sells Mohammed's vision at Indaba, and Wale crows for Mohammed's Nkukon Kitinkiti, should be Wale, I believe.
Yes.
NPP suicide squad on cannibal mission. The NPP organizer raised titans to consume its own. Okay. And then it says Mahama assembles quote unquote war cabinet. PNM Jonah Dufour Yamson are further features in economic rescue squad.
Let me do the okay. Do
Daily
the
Graphic.
Ghanaian Times first.
Yes.
and
Okay.
then
So
I will
Ghanaian
do
Times
the
here
Daily
leads with come invest in Ghana. Lance Minister woos industry captains. He was speaking at the 2026 mining in Daba confab. 2 arrested for alleged prison drug smuggling. And the Ghana Tourism Authority CEO cautions hospitality operators against unlawful service charges. SMC kills CSM kills 2 in Upper West region. This must be mutilation, some customary thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Still on the Times, right?
Yeah.
If you go to the back page, government assures people of Axim of the defense war.
Sea Defense Project, that's correct. Comes with a beautiful photograph of the minister in charge of the sector and some players in the industry. And GTA launches 2026 National Chocolate Month. Okay.
Going on to the Daily Graphic, Parliament approves 9.27 billion cedis for NHIA. Mahama Cares also gets a 2.90 billion CD boost. Photo of Kwabena Minta Kando on the front page. In other stories, NACOC to start licensing cannabis cultivation for medicinal purposes. That story is on page 13. The Lance Minister's wooing story is here as well. Page 13, mining in Daba. And the Rotary International President in Ghana for what is described as a historic visit. Details of this coming up shortly.
Right. And Daybreak says MIF positions Ghana for sustainable returns from minerals. This is the Lands Minister. NIB reversed to BNI. That story is on page 3 and 5 of the Daybreak this morning. I'll work relentlessly to win power for the NPP. This is Dr. Baumia. IGP Yohuno promotes 12,802 police officers. That's
the insight from Kwesi Pratt says what?
Massive transformation to hit Ghana's cocoa sector. Government unveils sweeping reforms today. And elected US officials, artists and organizers denounce Trump's tactics of starvation against Cuba. Asiedu Nketia, the steward of NDC, who must not vacate the chairmanship of the party. That's a headline here. And then also Mahama launches Economic Presidential Advisory Group to steer Ghana's growth. We brought you that earlier.
Let's get into the Hawk.
The Hawk newspaper. MP moves to clean up dirty campaign cash. And Baumia's man in hot waters over a Futu delegate cash. Batakari Wednesday launched. And Speaker rewards perfectionist Efriye honored for pinpoint accuracy. This is Honorable Frank Efriye, MP for Afajato South. NDC Chairman Lord Goldbot CEO Jemfi hailed for being hands-on and accessible.
Let's end with the overseer.
Overseer says tension brews at ECG over attempt to renew MD's contract. GRA dismisses price hike fears over new VAT Act. And then, of course, MIF story is here as well. Ghana to begin licensing medicinal and industrial cannabis cultivation, NACOC says.
The story on Channel 1 News Online will interest you and those who live in the Teshi area. Mahama has directed stakeholders to revive Teshi desalination plant. You know, the shutdown of that plant has worsened the water situation in those parts of Accra.
That's true.
So the president has directed all concerned to do a revival of the plant.
Yeah.
Historian explains why past governments retained the Kotoka Airport name. Also, 5 candidates filed to contest Ayawaso East by-election.
Okay.
Ofosun Council granted 500,000 cedi bail to report to NIB on Thursday.
Okay.
In other headlines, man arrested for alleged murder of woman at Dominasi Onion Market. Meanwhile, police officer school matron arrested for alleged diversion of SHS food items at Tajevu.
Oh,
My Lord and my
oh,
God. And then Gold Board direct gold buying threatens fair competition according to IEAG. If you go to citynewsroom.com, there's a troubling one. 7 in 10 Ghanaians are worried about rising food prices. Meanwhile, the NACOC to start licensing medicinal industrial cannabis cultivation in Ghana. In other headlines, MTN Ghana sets benchmark across group plans, $300 million investment this year. 65% of Ghanaians approve of President Mohammed's performance according to an IEA survey. Meanwhile, Ataisa says 24-hour economy rollout was delayed to prevent politicization. And then Professor Akosa is saying something we all agree with. Discipline is key to national progress. Let me give you a few more headlines. My journal line says NDC promised to start to govern differently. That must start inside the party, according to Inusa Fuseini. He also says party cannot overturn EC verdict without court. He was speaking on the NDC Ayawaso East primary issue. Meanwhile, Anas wins 7-0 as Supreme Court unanimously rejects attempt to reverse judgment in his favor. And then power disruption expected in parts of Accra West as ECG continues maintenance. The High Street Journal is also focused on chocolate. And it says chocolate market in Ghana shows strain as consumers feel pinch ahead of Valentine's Day. And then Kojo entry to launch his memoir on Valentine's Eve, a strategic asset for Ghana's creative economy. He's joining us later this morning. Mr. Music Man.
Mr. Music Man.
Yes, man. He has a book. Play us some music now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell you. So Kojo entry is joining us. Meanwhile, the Vice President also says economic transformation requires discipline. So everybody talking about discipline this morning.
It's very important.
Occupy Ghana urges partisan action to criminalize party vote buying. That's something they put out. Meanwhile, over 12 million Ghanaians still face food insecurity, according to the Ghana Statistical
Let
Service.
me start with the cocoa sector.
Yes.
Massive transformation to hit Ghana's cocoa sector. Government unveils sweeping reforms today. Inside newspaper reports that the cabinet has taken a decisive step to revamp Ghana's cocoa sector, which is plagued by delayed payments to farmers and crippling financial pressures at the Ghana Cocoa Board. Government spokesperson Felix Kwachu-Fosu yesterday announced the move after an emergency cabinet meeting, citing persistent delays in payment to cocoa farmers and Cocoa Board's broader financial stress as key concerns. Quote, we have just concluded a lengthy cabinet meeting, which was an emergency session that discussed the cocoa sector and matters arising there. And at the end of the emergency session, decisive measures have been agreed upon regarding expedited payment of cocoa farmers, regarding the implementation of the most drastic reforms in the cocoa sector. We are told that the finance minister will today at 11 a.m. Roll out, let us know what some of these sweeping measures are. So we'll keep an eye on
Still
that.
on cocoa, the High Street Journal's lead story is that chocolate market in Ghana shows strain as consumers feel pinch ahead of Valentine's Day. And it basically says that rising chocolate prices in Ghana ahead of Valentine's Day strain consumers with affordability pressures, festive markups. That means they raise the price because Valentine is coming. And operational costs reshaping buying behavior and domestic cocoa market. Now, every year, Valentine's Day presents an opportunity for chocolate producers and retailers to capitalize on increased demand for the product. Yet this year, consumers and vendors alike say the prices have escalated to levels that make chocolate less accessible to the ordinary citizen. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Tourism, in one of the headlines you read, has decided to declare the month of February
Chocolate Month.
And that was in one of the headlines you read earlier in the reviews. Okay, now let's move to something else.
So come invest in Ghana. Lands Minister woos industry captains at the 2026 mining in Daba Confab. Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Emmanuel Ama Kofi-Boa has urged investors to turn their attention to Ghana, touting the country as secure environment for mining investments across the globe. According to him, the country's political stability and tested democratic credentials make it an ideal destination for profitable business within the mining and extractive industry.
That's a very good one. Meanwhile, 7 in 10 Ghanaians say they are worried about rising food prices. Now, that's not good. 7 out of 10 Ghanaians say they are deeply concerned about rising food prices and escalating cost of living, according to a new survey by the Institute of Economic Affairs. In a story written by Juliana Odame Asari, the findings are contained in a press release dated February 11, showing that 71% of respondents said they are very, very concerned about the price of food and other consumer goods. The polls, conducted December 2024, sampled about 1,000 people across all regions of Ghana. Unemployment and illegal mining are also ranking high among national concerns. The survey found that 46% of respondents identified unemployment as one of the most pressing issues facing the country, while 30% cited illegal mining. The IEA noted that the survey was designed to address public opinion on prevailing socio-economic pressures. Now, the IEA, in another, I think it's the same survey, however, says that the president has a 67% or 68% approval rating. So while people are concerned about food prices and unemployment, they seem pretty happy with the president. Public confidence in the president remains strong despite ongoing socioeconomic challenges, according to the same survey. So it basically says the survey was carried out to assess public opinions on the president's job performance 1 year after the 2024 elections, and says 68% of the respondents. So it said, despite the relatively high approval rating, the survey revealed deep public concern about the rising cost of living and other details that I read earlier on.
Well, still on prices, the GRA has dismissed price hike fears over new VAT Act. Sandy Yabua Anoche writes in the Overseer page 2 that the Ghana Revenue Authority has responded to concerns raised by the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Traders Association over the new value-added tax VAT regime, insisting that reforms will not lead to higher prices when properly applied. This follows threats by Abossey Okai traders to embark on a strike, arguing that the implementation of the Value-Added Tax 2025 Act 1151 will increase consumer prices, distort competition, and impose an unfair burden on spare parts dealers. The GRA, in a statement dated Monday, February 10, 2026, explained that the claims reflect a fundamental misunderstanding, stressing that the shift from the 4% flat rate scheme to a standard VAT system with an effective 20% rate should rather reduce cost for traders. I think there's some misunderstanding
this story
there.
actually came yesterday. Now, the president is directing stakeholders to revive the Teshi desalination plant. So, you know, this the people of Teshi, Nungwa, and surrounding areas complain about lack of water. So, the Ghana Water Limited has been directed or has indicated that discussions are advanced to secure a permanent solution to restore water supply to residents of Teshi, Nungwa, and surrounding communities following the shutdown of the desalination plant. The plant was shut down late last year due to unpaid debts, contractual disputes, and maintenance challenges, leading to persistent water shortages in Teshi, Nungwa, Springtest, and nearby communities. Now, speaking to journalists on the sidelines of the launch of the Revenue Arrears Reduction and Electronic Payment Campaign yesterday, MD Adam Mutawakilu said the high-level engagements are ongoing to revive the facility. According to him, the president has directed key state institutions to work together to resolve the impasse and get the plant operational again.
Very important. But the Ghana Tourism Authority has cautioned hospitality operators against unlawful service charges. So the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Tourism Authority in charge of operations, Mr. Echo Sampson, has cautioned restaurants, fast food outlets, and food joint operators against imposing mandatory service charges on customers, stating that such charges are not sanctioned by Ghanaian law. He explained that while hospitality operators were required to charge and remit statutory taxes and levies, including VAT, NHIL, Get Fund levy, and tourism levy, service charges remain a discretionary business practice and must not be presented as government-imposed taxes. Mr. Sampson gave the caution at a stakeholder engagement meeting organized by the GTA for operators in the hospitality, food and catering sector as part of efforts to promote transparency, regulatory compliance, and consumer protection. How are they able to enforce this?
Let me give you two interesting ones. Graphics lead story is that Parliament has approved 9.2 billion cedi for NHIA and close to 3 billion for Mama Cares. We got a Mama Care story yesterday, but the lead story this morning by Nana Konedu Ajiman from Parliament says that the House has approved 9.27 billion Ghana cedis for the National Health Insurance Authority to undertake its activities for this year. The House approved 2.9 billion for the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, popularly known as Mama Cares, for the same period. The approvals follow the adoption of reports of the Committee of the Whole on the proposed formulas for the disbursement of the National Health Insurance Fund and the Ghana Medical Trust Fund for the year. The proposed formula for both were presented in Parliament or to Parliament Tuesday, February 4, and referred to the Committee of the Whole. The details of the story are given. Support for chronic and NCDs is what the Mahama Case seeks to do. There's also a background given of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and then there are also sources of the fund given in the story, which also has a photograph of Dr. Victor Bampo, who's the CEO of the NHIA.
So let me take you to NIB. One of the stories says that it's going to revert to BNI, but what I want to draw your attention to is the Scholarship Secretariat scandal. NIB grants sick in cancer bill after minority protest. So former Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurial and Innovation Program, NEIP, Kofi Ofosu Nkansah, has been granted bail by the National Intelligence Bureau following his detention over alleged irregularities involving the sale of government-sponsored foreign scholarships. So Mr. Ofosu Nkansah was said to have been picked up on Tuesday by NIB officers who arrived at his residence in a convoy of 3 pickup vehicles and conducted a search before taking him away. Now, prior to his detention, he had earlier been invited by the NIB to assist with enquiries. Now, Mr. Ofosu Nkansah was reported to have taken ill while in custody and subsequently admitted to a clinic at the facility. His lawyer, Nana J. Bafo, who also serves as Member of Parliament for Menchia South, confirmed the development during
I don't even understand how the NIB is doing this. Somebody has made an allegation about irregularity. You've asked him to prove the allegation. How does this lead to his arrest? Now, let's assume you have arrested him because you believe he shared false news. 3 pickups going to his house to search for what?
I don't know.
This is an unnecessary show of bravado, looking like punishing political opponents, which is completely unacceptable. If the person has done something wrong, take him to the right process. This is not necessary.
Because earlier they invited him and he showed up.
I don't even understand. NACOC to start licensing medicinal industrial cannabis cultivation.
Burn the ears.
William Nye is reporting in citynewsroom.com that the Narcotics Control Commission, NACOC, has announced plans to implement a licensing regime for medicinal and industrial cannabis cultivation in Ghana. The move follows Parliament's approval of a regulatory and cost framework allowing the controlled cultivation, processing, and use of cannabis. But this is the problem: containing no more than 0.3% tetrahydrocannabinol (THC) for medicinal and industrial purposes. Now, according to NACOC, licenses will only be granted to qualified entities that meet stringent requirements, including robust security protocols, product traceability systems, quality assurance standards, and full compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Now, the Commission has cautioned prospective applicants to engage exclusively with NACOC through its Cannabis Regulation Department, CRD, warning against intermediaries or individuals claiming to be facilitating licensing, aka Goro Boys. NACOC emphasized that only officially approved processes and guidelines should be followed. Now, Francis Opokwamwa, Acting Director of Public Affairs and International Relations of NACOC, stressed that recreational cannabis use remains illegal in Ghana. So used for medicine.
Only medicine.
So let a doctor prescribe. It's noted that the Commission will work closely with relevant ministries, departments, and agencies, including Interior, Standards Authority, and FDA, to ensure effective monitoring and enforcement and safe implementation.
No, for more fun tamping.
Oh my God. This one, the first press conference, we'll all go.
Thank you.
We'll go to that press conference.
Highly spiritual.
And there's a full statement too. So, Charlie, you have to use the right thing.
Very important. You have to get the accreditation.
Only 0.03. Anything more is illegal.
You need accreditation.
Of the international health.
Oh my God. So, NIB to revert, or has reverted actually to BNI. The National Intelligence Bureau (NIB) has reverted to its former name, the Bureau of National Investigations, following the introduction of the Security and Intelligence Agencies Bill 2025, a proposal legislation aimed at restructuring Ghana's national security architecture. So the change marks a return to the pre-2020
Don't
identity
just change
of the
your
Ghana's
name, change your behavior. Stop the way you use
improve the
sometimes
standards.
the organs of state to be weaponized against political opponents. Don't
Sharp,
do that.
sharp.
Let me take you to. I'm still with NACOC actually.
Yes.
So beyond medicinal use,
There's more.
they've also intercepted cocaine hidden in packaged gari at Kotoka International Airport, soon to be called Accra International Airport.
Yes.
Operatives of the Narcotics Control Commission have arrested a senior manager of a manufacturing company for allegedly attempting to smuggle cocaine out of Ghana.
This man.
The suspect, whose name has not been officially disclosed, is alleged to have concealed the substance in a consignment of packaged gari,
You can't do that.
into bracket dried cassava flakes.
We don't like that.
We know what gari is. Why do you have to explain? Maybe they wrote it for international people. He was apprehended at Kotoka International Airport following an intelligence-led operation. Sources at KIA told Graphic Online that the suspect is believed to be in charge of production at a manufacturing company. Authorities say investigations are ongoing to establish the full circumstances surrounding the attempted shipment and to determine whether the other individuals may be linked to the alleged syndicate. So watch out.
Yes, but don't add your cocaine to our gari, please.
Don't
we
put
beg.
your cocaine inside our gari.
Not at all.
It's
Don't
not
come
good at
and
all.
defame our gari for us.
Moving on.
I will work relentlessly for NPP victory. This is Dr. Baumia. Daybreak newspaper, page number 3. Flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, has reaffirmed his unwavering commitment to steering the party back to power in the 2028 general elections. He pledged on Wednesday, February 11, during a visit by some party delegates to his private residence, where they conveyed their support and confidence in his leadership. Quote, "You have saved the party by your action because the message is gone, and in 2028 they cannot use the same message against us. It will rather give us strength," he said.
I want to give you two very heartwarming stories.
Nice.
Government begins talks to extend maternity leave beyond 3 months.
Yay!
Star of Gender, Children and Social Protection. This is Channel 1 News Online.
That's fun.
Now, Momolate has disclosed that consultations are ongoing on plans to extend the maternity leave beyond the current 3-month period. According to the ministry, the proposed extension is intended to give mothers adequate time for postnatal care and help address the emotional and psychological challenges that often accompany childbirth. Now, she was speaking during an assessment visit to the 31st December Early Childhood Daycare Center on Tuesday. The minister, Agnes Namolate, reaffirmed the government's commitment to protecting the welfare of women, whom she described as key drivers of national development. This is a really good story. There's another one here as well. This one is Jennifer Anum's journey from COVID lockdown interview to Ashesi law students. Now, this is one of my best stories of the year.
What Sandra did the other
So
time.
Umaru Sanda Amadu was sent to do a story during the lockdown in Lamami about how students were coping with COVID. He met the daughter of a charcoal seller who said she didn't have access to light and a computer and therefore couldn't study and take advantage of the government was doing study online. So after interviewing the young lady, he said on his way back to the office, something said go back and talk to her because for somebody living in such conditions, she was so articulate. So Sandra went back and spoke to her and then aired the story.
Lovely.
And then Soul Clinic International School heard the story and said they like Jennifer and therefore they will give her a scholarship.
Nice one.
All right. So she was going to a very normal basic school and things were a bit difficult. Now, Umaru Sanda now has said that Jennifer has taken a major step as she has enrolled at Ashesi University to study law. Under the MasterCard Foundation Scholarship Scheme. The achievement marks a major milestone for the daughter of a charcoal seller, underscoring how access to opportunity can transform lives. Sanda credited several individuals and institutions for supporting Jennifer's rise, including the CEO of the Ghana International School, Dr. Mary Shen, who also took interest in the story. So Jennifer, after a Soul Clinic, did her A-levels at GIS, ensuring she got admission and boarding. Ajay Associates was also acknowledged for sustaining her scholarship, while Soul Clinic International was praised for nurturing her potential and expressing her confidence in her future. The journalist said he looks forward to seeing Jennifer complete her LLB Atashesi,
Yeah, man.
describing her journey as one guided by purpose
Come on.
and
Oh,
determination.
this is beautiful.
So here's a photo of Jennifer Kai Anum
Kai.
with her
Beautiful.
charcoal selling mother,
Charlie.
her sister,
Charlie.
and then an official of the university.
This is beautiful.
Umaru Sanda, you do all.
Big man is for the
That was-
final one.
yes.
Bernard Batakari Wednesday launched. So the
Yesterday.
government has announced a
Yeah.
nationwide initiative encouraging citizens to dedicate every Wednesday
Yeah.
to wearing fugu, the traditional hand-woven garment, also known as Batakari, in a move officials will
I
say.
need a slim fit fugu.
And the others, they are too big.
Yesterday I wore one, Charlie. I look like
Then I mosquito. That's living no names.
I look like the Borgan Haba. Charlie, big man.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Oh, jump on now. Go, the go. Ah, go me. And what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my go be fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my go be inside?
I give you info. Make I feel the go too small.
The go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, Andrea. Challenge these days, new level crowd. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank.
Oh, okay.
And that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle. And the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better, Pa. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider.
Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I need your side, Fidelity.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Time for the City Business News. Netele Neti Ajaho is here with the details. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard, and welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Valex. Coming up, big decisions expected as Finance Minister is expected to announce cocoa sector reforms today, and AGI urges further policy rate cut to support 24-hour economy rollout. Plus, gold rally moderates as stable, steady, and thin ETF flows anchor pricing. Thanks for choosing us. Let's settle for our stories now. Finance Minister Dr. Kasiala Toforson is expected to address the media this afternoon on development in Ghana's cocoa sector. The briefing follows key decisions taken at Wednesday's emergency cabinet meeting focused on stabilizing the industry. The measures are expected to include reforms aimed at addressing financing shortfalls, clearing outstanding payments owed to cocoa farmers, and tackling broader structural challenges within the sector. Government Communications Minister Felix Kwachiofosu disclosed this while briefing the media on Wednesday, indicating that full details of the intervention will be made public today.
At the end of the emergency session, decisive measures have been agreed upon regarding expedited payments of cocoa farmers, regarding the implementation of the most drastic reforms in the cocoa sector, with a view to achieving quantum leaps in domestic processing of cocoa as opposed to exports of raw materials, and various reforms to be carried out at Cocoa Board in order to ensure more effective administration and management of the cocoa sector. The finance minister will address the people of Ghana and announce these far-reaching measures as agreed upon at the end of the cabinet meeting today.
Felix Kwachi Ofosu is Government Communications Minister. Now, President of the Ghana Union of Traders Associations, GUTA, Clement Boateng, has urged the Ghana Revenue Authority to halt what it describes as harassment of traders by tax force over the new VAT regime. The Ghana Union of Traders Association is also calling on the government to reinstate the previous 4% flat value-added tax rate, arguing that it would improve compliance. The appeal comes as the GRA insists that the revised rates will not lead to higher consumer prices or distort market activity.
Traders, especially in the informal sector, struggle with complex computations, lack the necessary expertise, and can't afford to hire VAT professionals to do the calculations and the arithmetic for them. This leads to unintentional non-compliance, penalties, and a negative impact on business sustainability. We therefore propose the following solutions. 1. We urge the government to review Act 1151 urgently and introduce a simplified 3 to 4% VAT status quo for the informal sector, making it easier for traders to comply. Number 2, GRA should intensify trader registration and education to broaden the tax net and increase its revenue. Number 3, make the new regime optional for traders comfortable with the VAT system.
That was the president of GUTA, Clement Boateng. Now, the Association of Ghana Industries is urging the Bank of Ghana to further reduce the monetary policy rate, cautioning that prevailing borrowing costs could hamper the effective implementation of the newly passed 24-hour Economy Authority law. The association argues that without more affordable financing, more firms may struggle to scale up, invest in new equipment, and meet the heightened operational demands of the system. Speaking to the Business News, AGI's Greater Accra Regional Chairman Chonam Akpelo described the rate reduction as a positive step, but said it remains uncompetitive compared to borrowing costs in other African countries.
Currently, the policy rate is about 15.5. That is great, but it's still one of the highest in the world. We are really looking forward to seeing a day where we can just borrow 8% as it happens in Ethiopia, or 10% as you will get on the streets of Johannesburg. So yes, it is relatively better because the policy rate is 15.5%. So overall, you can get a facility for 20% in Ghana today, in Ghana Citi terms. That is great. But given that, and after, you're competing not only with companies within Ghana, but you're competing with every company in the African region, then the issue of policy rate and the rate of borrowing is not only local, it's now continental. So our focus is benchmarking our rates against the rates as you witness in Kenya, for example, or in Egypt.
Chonam Akpelo is the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the Association of Ghana Industries. Now, the government is implementing far-reaching reforms in the mining sector aimed at positioning the country as Africa's most attractive destination for mining investment. Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Emmanuel Amakofibo says the reforms form part of government's broader transformative research agenda. Speaking at the 2026 Mining in Daba conference, he explained that the reform program seeks to modernize the country's mining policies and legal framework, integrate emerging technologies into operations and regulation.
The president has embarked on a very transformative research agenda to make Ghana the most attractive mining jurisdiction in Africa. And this research agenda is basically reaching every institution of Ghana, and I'm proud to say that we continue to embark on massive reforms in the mining sector to affect both policy, affect both laws, to make sure that Ghana is abreast of the times with modern technology, but also making sure we do things to make things very easy for investors and efficient for investors. We offer a predictable, a secure environment where rights are upheld regardless of political shifts, earning Ghana its reputation as a beacon of political stability and democracy on the African continent. I can assure you that you can invest in Ghana with confidence, knowing that your investments are protected by a stable political system and a government that upholds the principles of good governance, including the rule of law and the sanctity of contracts.
Emmanuel Amakufibwa is the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Now, Ghana's rapidly expanding automobile market has welcomed a major new entrant, as Zondatech Ghana officially launched the Cherry brand, introducing what it describes as a super premium SUV lineup. The range features petrol, electric, and plug-in hybrid models, reflecting rising confidence in Ghana's evolving automotive space. 5 models were unveiled at the launch, targeting the executive and upper middle market segments. There's more in this report.
Ghana's sport utility vehicle, that is SUV segment, is growing rapidly, driven by high urban incomes, financing options, and demand for higher riding vehicles. Cherry's entry, backed by a 5-year warranty, is set to intensify competition among established Asian and European brands. Speaking in an interview on the sidelines of the launch, CEO of Zondatech, Madame Yang Yan, highlighted the lineup.
The main purpose is to outdoor different series of Cherry products. Cherry Tiggo 2, Tiggo 7, Tiggo 9, and Ica. Tiggo 2 is the most affordable vehicle, and Tiggo 7 is the most economic vehicle, and Tiggo 9 is the most luxurious vehicle, and Ica is a purely EV. You can take the EV for more than 400 kilometers. So they are the perfect products for Ghanaians.
She also reviewed employment plans linked to a potential local assembly.
For this vehicle is to be assembled in Ghana, and per Cherry's requirements, we have to establish the state-of-the-art, a massive automated assembly plant. For that assembly plant, we're going to employ over 200 staff who are working on the automated assembly line.
On aligning with national industrial policies, Madame Yan Yan added that her outfit is currently leveraging the 24-hour economy policy to spur growth.
Zonda's assembly line really align with that agenda. We have opened 3 assembly plants in Ghana, and we have been working day and night to provide the products to the customers. So we really welcome the 24-hour policy.
That was the CEO of Zondatech Ghana, Yang, ending that report filed by Emmanuel Opong. And finally, gold's recent rally showed signs of moderation over the past week, with the new gold exchange traded fund closing broadly flat amid subdued trading activity and stable currency conditions. According to Data Bank research, the new gold ETF ended the week at 466 Ghana cedis, reflecting price stability despite a sharp drop in market participation. Average daily trading volumes and values plunged 97% week on week, with total traded volume easing to just 414 units. The muted activity suggests investors largely maintained existing positions rather than actively adjusting exposure. On the global front, gold prices softened modestly. Now on interbank markets, the dollar is being retailed for 10 cedis 98 pesos. The British pound is going for 15 cedis, and the euro could be sold to you at 13 cedis. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the City Business News. There's more news on citynewsroom.com/business. I am Neteli Nete Ajahu. Do have a good business day.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions,
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.ga or your My MTN app to sign up today. Everywhere you go.
Hey, do they want to sack you dry? Now, why shall I tin way? Engagement things and kwenye. Hey, sure. They even added washing machine, fridge, flat screen TV, 65 inches and so. How do they expect you to buy all these and still take care of your family? Oh, Kwame.
Mama. And how hukra? With Access Bank's Pick Now Pay Later, we can get everything now in minutes and pay at 0% interest over the next 6 months. Eye koko kra.
Hey, sir.
Access Bank says faster is here. With a now digitized Pick Now Pay Later, life's big moments are within reach. Just click, pick, approved in minutes. For more information, call our 24-hour contact center on 0800 00 4400. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Caleb Kuda here, Natalie Nete just gone by with the breakfast edition of the City Business News brought to you by MTN and Access Bank. This Valentine's season, MTN Ghana Foundation in partnership with Bank is calling on all Ghanaians to show love in the most meaningful way by saving a life. Join us for the 2026 MTN Save a Life Blood Donation Drive happening on Friday, 13th February 2026 from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The exercise will take place at the MTN Ghana Head Office, Mobile Money Limited Office, at the Stanchart Building, Bank Head Office, in Rage, and at 44 other donation centers nationwide. This annual campaign invites MTN staff, customers, suppliers, partners, and the public to come together and help boost blood supply for the National Blood Service and regional hospitals across the country. Remember, your single donation can give someone a second chance at life. This Valentine's, share a gift that truly comes from your heart. Give love, give life, donate blood on Friday, 13th February. For the full list of donation centers across Ghana, visit mtn.com.gh and MTN Ghana social media platforms. Thank you. And Access Bank rewarding our customers is at the heart of what we do. That's why we've introduced the Rewards by Access, a loyalty program designed to add value to your everyday banking experience. Whether you're shopping, traveling, or handling business expenses, every transaction you make with your Access card brings you closer to exclusive benefits, premium privileges, and personalized rewards, all tailored to suit your lifestyle. Points earned through your card transactions can be redeemed seamlessly at any of our merchant partners nationwide, making your spending go even further. So use your Access card today and enjoy a rewarding banking experience only with Access Bank. Loyaltyrewards.ghana.accessbankplc.com is where to visit online. Call us to free 0800 004400. Access Bank, more than banking. And the smooth as ever, Edwin Kwaukofi is here with Kickoff that's brought to you by Lesheho. Thank you for doing business with us last year. Your trust, your confidence means a lot to us. Thank you for your loyalty. Now, this year we are looking forward to working with you even more, supporting your goals, your dreams, your financial growth, and improving your lives with innovative financial solutions. So, from all of us at Lesheho Ghana, we wish you a prosperous, fulfilling, and successful new year. Lesheho, let's improve life. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian Kwalkofi got you on kickoff.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Good morning and welcome to the Thursday edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. I am Edwin Kwakofi. We start off with a magical night in the Premier League.
Mark Gahey already scored against Fulham this season. Mateus Nunes. Haaland waits. Semenyo! Able to react. To steer City into the position they wish to be in, breathing down Arsenal's necks.
It was yet another milestone for Antoine Semenyo as he continues his fine form for Manchester City, becoming the first Ghanaian player to score 13 goals in a single Premier League season. We'll bring you reactions from that game plus some updates from the Ghana Premier League. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Shell Go Well, Western Union, Polytank Ghana, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. Good morning. Let's start off with the Black Princesses, and they have arrived in Nelspruit for the return fixture of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier against South Africa. The team departed Accra on Tuesday evening and reached Nelspruit in Mbombela on Wednesday. The Black Princesses aim to make the fourth and final round of the qualifiers despite drawing 2-2 with South Africa at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday and need a resounding victory to secure a spot in the final round of the qualifiers. The return fixture will be played on Saturday the 14th of February at the Mbombela Stadium, Nelspruit in South Africa at 15 hours GMT. Let's stay with the Black Princesses, and Ngum Fatu from the Gambia will take charge of that game between South Africa and Ghana. She will be assisted by compatriots Abi Sise, Janaba Mane, and Isatu Ture, who will be the fourth referee. Let's return to the Ghana Premier League, and the interim head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Prince Osei-Owusu, says the team is intensifying preparations ahead of this weekend's Super Clash against rivals Accra Azovok at the Barbaros Stadium on Sunday, despite the recent resignation of Abdul Karim Zito. The Porcupine Warriors are aiming for a season double over the Phobians after securing victory in their first meeting at the Accra Sports Stadium last year. Let's hear from Prince Osei-Owusu.
What I would say, we are ready. We're starting training today to face House of Folk. One thing I'll bring back to us, on the last game we played, we didn't have our way. Things didn't go well for us. We have to make amendments. And we're ready to work very hard this week so that we can close up the gap to get a win from House of Folk. Yes, I think we are here for them. We are here to play for them to entertain themselves. And what they were looking for, we were not able to give to them. And so when they react, they have the right to do that. But I'm so glad nothing worse came out of it. But we just apologize. That will not happen again. So let's see the way forward. We can get it better for them every time we come out.
Prince Osei-Owusu is the interim head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Well, he's not having things his own way, as the Ashanti Regional Circle's chairman of the club, Alex Menu, believes he should also part ways with the club following the resignation of Abdul Karim Zito. He argues that Prince Owusu worked closely with the former head coach and must share responsibility for the team's recent dip in form.
Alex coach must also follow suit. If Zito has resigned, maybe he might have realized that no, he did not do enough. If he did not do enough, then he works with the assistant coach. He should also go. He should also follow coach Karim Zito then we bring new people on board to come and then steer the affairs of the club. I think Hamza Obeng was on the youth team. Now Real Madrid is coached by the former youth team. So Hamza Obeng can also coach the team till we get a substitute coach. So I think that will be proper for us.
So you believe that Hamza Obeng should sort of lead Asante Kotoko in the upcoming Super Clash?
For sure. For Coach Prince, he can't. Coach Prince, he don't have the what way down to lead Asante Kotoko to triumphant over Hasefo. We rather need Hamza Obeng. He also follow suit.
Alex Menu has also expressed his preference for a foreign coach to take charge of the club's next chapter.
Sure. Looking at the Mark Karamito, left Kotoko with I think we should go for a white coach. That is my wish. Because if I'm going to hire a foreign coach, I don't think I'm going to pay him. That is my wish. So if we can, I think it will be proper that we go for a white coach. If we cannot, there are still good coaches around. Masokwane is unattached. We can still approach Masokwane to come and coach the team for us. Luckily enough, Kotoko has a lot of, former players who are coaches. So we can lay hands on whoever we want. And as I think Kotoko is a big club, and if you are a coach who is even currently coaching a team, and Kotoko approaches you, I don't for sure you come. You leave your job and come. So whoever we want you, I know we can get that coach. Yes.
You heard Kumasi Asante Kotoko's Ashanti Regional Circle's chairman, Alex Menu. Let's stay in the Ghana Premier League, where the head coach of league leaders Mediama Sporting Club, Ibrahim Tanko, says his side has put behind their second defeat of the season to Nations FC. Speaking ahead of their upcoming clash with Aduana FC, Tanko expressed confidence in his players, insisting they will approach the game with the same determination and hunger that saw them defeat Samatex in the MTN FA Cup to book a place in the quarterfinals.
After Nations game, definitely we lose our first game after so many weeks. And we managed to go to the next round of the MTN FA Cup, but I think the league game is always different. Aduana is coming with, very good team, with very good technical team behind them. But like I always said, we are playing home. We always want to control. We always want to create chances to score. It's not going to be easy, but I'm sure that the boys are ready to keep the points here.
That was the head coach of Mediama Sporting Club, Ibrahim Tanko. Now, a possible postponement of the 2027 African Cup of Nations is already under discussion as the Confederation of African Football, CAF, raises concerns over infrastructure delays among the three hosts, Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. CAF has now launched a major inspection tour across the three countries with a team of technical experts assessing stadiums, training facilities and logistics. The exercise is expected to run until the 17th of February, while CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe and members of the executive committee are also scheduled to visit Tanzania for high-level meetings on tournament preparedness. The bid, which was secured in 2023 by Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania, has seen Kenya pushing to complete the Atalanta Sports City and refurbish the Kasarani and Nyayo stadiums, while Uganda faces concerns over the standard of some renovation works. Officials further warn that failure to successfully stage the delayed 2025 African Cup of African Nations Championship (CHAN) could ultimately jeopardize their chances of hosting AFCON 2027. Let's head to England, where Manchester City and Aston Villa both recorded important victories in last night's English Premier League matches, closing the gap on leaders Arsenal, while the round also saw James Milner equal the all-time Premier League appearance record. Man City thrashed Fulham 3-0 with goals from Antoine Semenyo, Nico O'Reilly and Erling Haaland. The victory moved City to within 3 points of Arsenal, with Haaland netting his 29th goal of the season in all competitions. Here's Man City boss Pep Guardiola reacting to the title race.
No, not 3 points. We are not 9 points before Anfield. We are not 3 points before Brentford Aston. So after that, we'll see. So we'll see. But it's always, I said, it's focus, grow. So it's how we can be more consistent during 90 minutes, how he can be better, and the players feel that doing what we want to do, wow, we can do it, in terms of mentality. And in patterns, defensively, offensively, and that we are doing.
The voice of Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola. Aston Villa edged Brighton 1-0 thanks to a late own goal from Jack Hinshelwood to keep their title hopes alive. Burnley staged a dramatic comeback to beat Crystal Palace 3-2, ending their 16-game winless run. In the process, Liverpool secured a narrow 1-0 win away over Sunderland with Virgil van Dijk's header, ending the host's 12-match away unbeaten streak. For Liverpool manager Arne Slot, the result was the perfect response for his team.
We've shown that response so many times already this season, and now it's about the consistency in the results, because it's not a coincidence that we win here tonight or that we've won our games, because we're usually the better team on the pitch. It's more surprising to see that from all the times that we were the better team, we didn't make wins, but actually today you could again see the reason why. If you create so many chances and also moments where we could have 4 versus 3 situations, 3 versus 2 situations, then that should, with the quality we have, and that will, by the way, lead to us scoring much more chance and much more goals. And because in the end we need the set piece to score, and we usually have against these teams 10 set pieces, but we usually, people of Liverpool can tell you, don't score from a set piece. But tonight we did, and that's then the biggest difference between Burnley at home. I can come up with all these Leeds away, Leeds at home, all these games where we drop points.
That was Liverpool boss Arne Slot after his side ended Sunderland's 12-match home unbeaten streak, and that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go Well, Western Union, Politangana, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I'm Edwin Kwao Kofi, and the City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avler continues.
Services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's share go. No matter your situation, come to let's share go. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Do you want to study or explore career opportunities abroad? Take your first step with IELTS from the British Council, the world's most trusted English language test for visa applications, universities, and other institutions. Book your test and get free access to IELTS Ready Premium, our top-rated preparation platform, including practice tests, video tutorials, study plans, and more, worth 1,750 cedis. Visit our website today to achieve your study and career goals with the British Council.
They said living on Cloud 9 is the ultimate feeling of happiness. Why not find out for yourself? Val Real Estate, Africa's Gate to Real Estate, is proud to introduce Pune Airport West. Here comes our boldest statement yet. Invest in Pune, Airport West, and live a standard above. A striking 22-story lifestyle residential tower rising in Airport West with thoughtfully designed studio, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments. Launch prices are now live for a limited time. Join us on the 13th of February 2026 as Val officially unveils this new development. Pune, Airport West. Live a standard above. To RSVP, reserve your unit and secure your place today. Call 0800-888-888. Val Real Estate. Africa's gate to real estate.
We want jobs, right? We want opportunity. It starts with what we eat.
When we eat Ghana rice and buy local chicken, we create jobs for our own people, not for importers.
Eating Ghanaian food isn't just a meal, it's a statement of independence, pride, and progress. Eat Ghana, build Ghana, our food, our future.
The Eat Ghana, Build Ghana campaign is supported by Agri Impact Limited in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and the 24-Hour Economy.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my Me say, and my boyfriend, I could see about *959# when you phone so. Now when we
Anita, I don't want doggy park.
Oh, one swa. I could see a answer about number one. I am wondering now. And then there was so yummy show, Papa B. Now me the toss me short, sexy dress, no. Now Mrs. Samiti. Now me yummy nails, no. So come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make a do some small 1-2 rounds. Me answer me doing her. No we tria. Hey, Nana so he for order. So Chinese and the wine, Papa B. And they mean this I check no.
Hey, Anita.
Na sa ni mia when you hear TV bi no. Also say sound. No top prepared. Na me chilly AC. I no go fit sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I will do no jina wa. Mr. Remember, dial *959#. Oh, iPhone na back on toma on. Na wan ka senya osika so ate.
Sister, next time Kati call no what? Dial *959# and I call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spots in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. This is the Citi Breakfast Show.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi
97.3.
City's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
He's the maestro, the music man. And he says, let's love one another. We have a great show for you. And as always, it's very interactive. So 0549-996-996. Would love to hear from you at all times. So let's do this together. In the meantime, Heritage Christian University is calling on you. If you have a great dream but not sure where to start, Heritage Christian University helps you grow it while pursuing your degree. We have scholar practitioner faculty that will guide you to solve real-world challenges, whether your passion lies in business, computing, health, psychology, media, or theology. HCU provides the path. Experience a university education that challenges you to dream, pursue, and achieve. HCU is a chartered university and accredited by GTech. Begin your journey with us now. 0547 777 731. Heritage Christian University, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders. Now, for years, owning a home felt far away, a dream for others, but not for us. At Locust Estates, we believe every Ghanaian deserves comfort, dignity, and modern living. That's why we are building beautifully designed 3-bedroom townhouses, safe, secure, and community focused with a clubhouse, gym, swimming pool, and 24/7 security. And if you want more, from premium family homes to stylish apartments, Locust Estates gives you smart design at prime locations. Call us 0200 557704. LocustEstate.com is where to visit today. Award-winning Ghana focus built for you. Locust Estates, modern living made possible. And if you're ready to lead in a fast-changing world and shape what comes next, Ashesi University's MBA and Master's programs in Intelligent Computing Systems and Mechatronic Engineering are designed for professionals who want their work to matter. Whether you're advancing your career or building solutions that make an impact, and Ashesi Education equips you with the skills, character, and network to lead in complexity. Applications are open. Learn more at ashesi.edu.gh.
So if you met Kojuentwi face to face, what question would you ask him? As for me, my first question would be how he managed to keep the dreadlocks so thick and nice. Because in the 80s in Medina, Kojuentwi's dreadlocks were very short. I mean, when I used to, the first time I saw him on television, his dreads were not, they were even shorter than yours. They were like very short dreadlocks. I think that was when he began. This would be in the 80s. So when I saw him recently at a program, you know, I think the only person, and by the way, the thickest dreadlocks I've ever seen is a guy called Benny Spear. You know, you also know the reggae will tell you, Charlie, Kakra, the lock, you see my is this was my wrist?
Your wrist.
Charlie.
It's a stick?
No, Benny Spear's dreadlocks is like John the Baptist.
What?
Charlie Benny Spear.
Wow.
Oh my God. Solid, thick.
But why you saw John the Baptist?
No, my conceptions of him,
Don't mind me.
you know, the way he was described.
Yeah.
You know, Benny Spear has the thick, but Kojuentwi's dreadlocks is very nice. So ask him how he keeps it, how he cultivates it. You know, this is.
I'll be interested in that as well
because you know, you guys
I really
now,
want to grow my locks. Yeah.
I have a friend whose company does these hair foods, and they sort of give you spray and how to keep your.
Okay.
And they're all natural products.
And they work.
As far as I know, I don't have dreads, but as far as I know, I think they do. As far as I need to ask Kelly. Yeah. So that's the first question I'll ask him. The dread, you know, how? Yeah, and then also
the lyrics.
How do you maintain excellence for 5 decades? 80s, your songs are good. 90s, people still love your songs. Early 2010s, you are still there. The 20-teens, and now the 2020s, you are still there.
That's serious.
He used to. I mean, it's serious, you know. And he's also, the music has changed. So you notice like this one. These are the earlier ones.
Yeah.
Dadia Nume, Beji Mileta Koma Ondo. And then he came with America and Densu and some psychedelic things. My favorite music video of Kojuentwi was the one he used, the Koliko. There's this music video of his where he has
some toys,
caricature.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's Tom and Jerry, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What's it?
Tom and Jerry, right?
One time. Yeah.
What I want to know from Kojuentwi is what he dreams about when he goes to bed. I'm interested in.
What kind of question is that?
No, I mean, everybody get your minds out of the gutter. In the sense of what his subconscious mind does. You know, I'm very interested in that because most people in the arts are the actual or the real geniuses. I'm interested in that part of their mind.
How they get the song.
Exactly.
What they do
how they get the song, how they get the creativity, how they get the ideas to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, that's a good question around, you know, you don't get the song in its final form. So maybe you get the song in its very raw, and then you sort of work on it before eventually the thing sounds good. So I'm sure by the time he sings the final one, the guy who produced the song say, hey, this song too, it has traveled pound. And how do you stay with a song for long? And then how do you also transition from song to album? how do you know that this song can work on this album?
Yeah.
And how do you know the people will love the song? Because Kojoentry, any song you play that's done by Kojoentry, people love it. Over the years, you just love it. And I want to know if he knows beforehand. You know, like journalists, if you write an article, Godfrey does a lot of writing. Sometimes you can feel that this article exactly. Look at Godfrey.
The other one is also for me the use of horns. So a lot of his songs he uses horns to start. Me, I'm a horns guy. So usually you can tell so he opens the song with the horns, even though he's reggae as well.
I'm looking forward to meeting him again. You know, I interviewed him 7 years ago, Christmas
20
face to face
2018
2019.
Yeah.
What was it about?
Face to face.
What was he facing?
We did.
What were you facing?
You mean Citi FM face to face?
No. What was the? Was it like? What was it?
It was a Christmas special.
A Christmas special.
Yes, it was a Christmas special. I think Fred, you and I went. Yeah, he and it was interesting because he walked us through his McCarthy Hill. His entire creative process.
You did an interview, then you go and sing small.
So we sat through. His rehearsals. It was a really wonderful chat, and I can tell where the inspiration comes from because where his house is situated at Losky.
My God.
The view, when Kaka is asking where the motivation comes from, when you see the view, you just sit there and ideas will drop.
All these
and Bernard, for someone who's been at the top of his career for a very long time, it will be interesting to also find out how he's stayed out of controversy and scandals and all of that. I would like to know what his philosophy is around public life and managing fame, being successful and keeping your head and keeping it going. Yeah.
Does you know mommy breakfast in bed? I think here good morning poor me. Some pass out not to adapt, not to adapt. All the men I got a punching bag. Debbie, not tell you shit to men. And the macumechi, the woman goes on me home. I tell you and your friend are worried here. And you know, seven code in this year. Come and Jerry, I want to meet you.
And meanwhile, today happens to be the birthday of a number of people.
Yes, it is. Bernard wishing our mom, Madame Victoria Kosi Ofei, aka Teacher Vic, a happy 70th birthday. The entire family thanks God for his boundless grace and mercies bestowed on her, and humbly asks for more from your children, Kwesi Akolache and Mrs. Solis Amate, your siblings and grandchildren. Happy birthday, Grandma Victoria Kosi Ofui. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Good morning, brother. So this one says, happy birthday to Sandra Selom Fiache of Latex from Oyarifa Mall. Today, 12 February, is your special day. May the good Lord grant you all your heart desires. Happy birthday to Sarah Kesewa Boating of Tesano. 12 February is your special day. This one says, kindly wish Reverend Eric Hehemaku, head pastor of ICGC Open Heavens Temple, a glorious birthday on this day. Frankie, Margaret, and the kids would like to say thank you for being such a father who has been for being the kind of father you have been to our families. God bless you and give you good health as you age gracefully. We are grateful to have you in our lives. We love you and appreciate you. Blessings. Happy birthday to Josephine Dede at the Public Affairs Department, Ghana Cocoa Board. May the good Lord bless you always.
So, guys, as we await the maestros coming into the studio this morning, I'm reliably advised, and I also fairly agree, that Mr. Kojoenchi is not or no longer a high life artist. What he prefers to be described as, which makes a lot of sense, is an Afro pop artist. Yes, so just by way of knowledge sharing for all of us.
So Afro pop.
Yes.
I see.
The genre has changed.
Very interesting. Yeah. All right, so we'll take some comments on 054 9986996. In the meantime, the birthday requests were brought to you by Mastercard.
And Caleb's birthday wish to my teacher Vic. Let me attach myself. Kusia Kolache and I go way back. Teacher Vic.
That's his mother.
Yes, she's like a mother to everybody. So
did you know him before Prempeh?
No, we met at Prempeh College. We were desk mates at Prempeh for 3 years.
We were in the same class.
Desk mates. Basically, we sat together for 3 years in school, from day one till the last day. Kusia Kolache here, Kojoto behind me.
Was it alphabetical order?
No, we just gelled.
But you were in different houses?
Yes, he was in the very daddy B house. Pearson.
What house were you in?
Ijbek.
Gaddisburg.
Yes.
How does Gaddisburg have names in all these schools?
And
one day when I eat and I'm satisfied,
you move there.
when I make enough money, I don't have any problem. I will start fighting some fights. Like people like those names should be removed. But for now, I'm looking for.
But a friend of mine, Charlene, and just the general public, and also if anybody from the Ghana Police Service is listening, she's looking for a policeman. Her mother was targeted by some criminals on the Hacho Road near transitions, and the police officer stepped in to help her mother, and they've been looking for this policeman to say a big thank you. So if you are the policeman who helped a woman on the Hacho Road near transitions from some criminals who were on motorbikes, just reach out to me on our WhatsApp platform.
But did they mention when this happened?
Yes, this was 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yes.
Right, Bernard, a few more dedications here.
Let the song play.
Okay, sure.
This is Citi 97.3.
I sing this song for you. You are the light that shines me through the darkest places forever. I will love you so and ever. I want you to know that you are a star, my shining star. You are my star, my shining star. Come on.
In the meantime, what if your bank helped you big up? Welcome to the Republic Verse, where your money, your business, and your dreams level up. Own your dream home with Public Bank Mortgages. Grow faster with SME and corporate banking solutions. Run your daily finances smoothly with retail and commercial banking products. Build wealth with investment and trust management, and pay anywhere, anytime with Republic Visa credit or debit cards. Whether you're starting out, scaling up, or stepping into what's next, Republic Verse gives you the power to do more and shine brighter. Call us on 0800 414 414. That's 0800 414 414. Or WhatsApp 054 6414 414. Get ready to boost your career with SIMA. Whether you're straight out of school or climbing the corporate ladder, SIMA gives you real-world skills, global recognition, and a powerful network of over 689,000 professionals in over 190 countries. And while you learn, unlock leadership and digital finance skills and become a chartered global management accountant. Enjoy flexible self-paced online learning and study anytime and anywhere. Call 026-301-1992. That's 026-301-1992.
Listen, everybody wants to get to know my girl. Something in her makes you want to stop and stir. Hello.
Anglo Gold Ashanti wishes to alert the public to fraudulent job recruitment scams using the name of the company and its subsidiary Anglo Gold Ashanti. These fake ads and letters are not affiliated with Anglo Gold Ashanti in any way. We never request payments for jobs or authorize third-party recruiters. Verify vacancies via our official website careers page or call 0302 743 400. So whilst we celebrate the legend who's launching his book, so it's a new book he did with George Bentu Messiah. George is the same guy who did the Amwabin trilogy, and it's an amazing book. It's called Mr. Music Man, The Journey. There are some priceless photos, you know. Yeah, so there are some priceless photos in here. There's a photo of him. You know, in those days, the men had long bushy hair.
Afro.
And they did afro.
No, long, big afro.
Big afro.
Not bushy.
No, not, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Why? I will apologize. That's English.
Okay.
What's wrong with bushy?
Well, bushy is not a word that is used in a positive sense.
Stop policing our English. Long bushy. The hair is
big
bushy.
afro.
Charlie,
It's
stop
not
that.
bushy.
Whatever. I don't even know what to say. So this is what I was talking about.
Right.
So you see
this one is in person. Oh, it's
the first level of dreads.
Yeah, man.
Before it became what it is.
My God.
You know, today. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be talking to him about his book. He will also find his way to Channel 1 TV to speak to them as well. And of course, while we're at it, you can tell me what your favorite Kodwentry song is.
And
do you have a favorite Kodwentry song?
I like every song Kodwentry, but
Rockling.
let me see.
If I push you, I say, give me one that.
Emrika.
Emrika
is
Emrika
nice.
is
Yeah, I think Emrika, and then We Pray for the World. I like that song. You know, people like other songs of his that they prefer the lovey-dovey type, but I just generally like all his songs.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing. What song do you like?
Yeah, Bombing Commode. Yeah, I like Commode.
Akonoba
is another one.
But you won't ask me.
I'm moving. No, the Bombing Commode song was released when I was in SHS3 in 1998.
Come on.
So the one that a lot of people.
You were born, right?
Yeah.
I was.
But that year, no me 1989.
But you had to ask me. I wanted to say that.
Forgive me.
I was going to sing it, but it's okay. You've taken the wind
So
out.
1989.
So I like the Dadianoma.
Okay.
And I like Emrika.
Okay.
Those are the top two.
Emrika was different. The Dinsu album was different.
Of course.
It was like a switch. It was like he was going a certain direction and then he sort of switched and then. But the one I'm just playing, pam 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 na 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 na.
Banana.
That's my favorite
Banana.
start of a song. It's
Okay.
not necessarily my favorite, but you know,
For his song.
the way he starts that song, I just like those songs.
Hey, but Kojo, the book you should bring 4 copies.
Everybody will take so.
Anyway, it's time for Tech and Show Media Trends, and I think it's good I ask Edwin. Do you know Kodwentry?
Oh, absolutely.
You know why? Do you know why? No, forgive me. You know, Charlie, some of our Gen Z.
Oh, I'm not Gen Z.
You are what, millennial?
No, millennial, yeah.
Are you a millennial?
You're a millennial or you're on the line. When you're on the line, you're a zillennial.
I'm a millennial.
So you
Why people flee
let's
the
me explain that thing properly. So if you are born after 1981, you are a millennial, right?
Yes.
And then that's 1981 to 1995ish.
Yes.
After that, you are what? Gen Z.
Gen Z.
So
yes.
from 95 to 2000 and something.
Yeah. And then
There's Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
After that. Yeah.
All right. Those who were born before 81 from the 70s are called Generation Y. I think, or Generation
X.
Generation X.
X.
So they were born up to 1980. So I am a millennial. I was born in 81. You are also a millennial.
Hey, but do you know my why?
It's public knowledge. Caleb, are you a millennial?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So there's no Gen Z on the show?
No.
Why you look at me like
Are you sure you're not born after
that? I look
95?
like a Gen Z to you.
You were born in the late 80s.
No, I was born in the 90s. But
Those on the line between millennial and Gen Z.
So you are a millennial?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So which of his songs do you like the most?
I think Minyan Taban. That's my favorite.
Alright.
Like the love song.
There's another one which is really I like.
Yeah.
Groovy. Groovy is nice. Alright, it's 3 minutes past 8. This is the City Breakfast Show, and we just Charlie. Let's have fun. Right?
Yes.
Second social media trends is next.
The president reviewed Lebuko.
Oh wow!
Yes.
You mean His Excellency John Dramani Mahama?
What are you talking about?
My God.
Of course.
Levels deep.
Who should?
No class.
I'm just saying the president reviewed the
Why you
book.
Mr. Music Man.
Go just use no small boy.
My God.
Charlie, the official review
yes,
of Mr. Music Man, The Journey, is the president.
I forget his book.
Hey,
Autographed copy.
go down to bring four.
It's only in
He's
Ghana.
on your way. Bring four.
Autographed
It's
copies.
only in Ghana that we think that only people who serve in public office should be deserving of national merits and awards and things. In some countries, people like Ojointu have a museum.
Yeah.
But here, Ghana.
Yeah, but that's something I'm coming to once we enter.
Ghana, if you are MP for something or politician, no, you're a great man. Meanwhile, some of the things people have done in our lifetime, some politicians will never do.
Contributions.
You know, we have to spread the thing. It's not just politicians who serve their country, right? Anyway, Charlie,
They haven't served anything.
Even their service.
okay.
So, Tech and Social Media Trends is brought to us by Telecel and First Bank Ghana. First Bank Ghana is bringing your bank to your hands simply by asking you to download the First mobile app or do quick banking with *894#. You will get to do instant airtime and data purchase, fund transfer to and from your Momo wallet, inter and intra-bank transfers, plus so much more. So download the First mobile app from the App Store or Play Store. Simply dial *894#, follow the prompts, join thousands of customers and join seamless banking. For more details, 0596921921. First Solutions at firstbankgroup.com. First Bank, you first.
Edwin Kwakufi is here with Tech and Social Media Trends. Edwin, take it up.
Thank you very much, Bernard. So we start off with the former NEIP boss, Kofi Ofosu-Nkansah, who is trending very highly on social media because of his issues and interactions with the NIB. So he's been released from NIB custody after being charged with publishing false news. So obviously he made a comment on Sompa FM a number of weeks ago about alleged improprieties in the award of overseas scholarships, which prompted the president to direct the NIB to investigate the matter. So they subsequently invited him over the issue. He was detained and now he's been granted bail. He was supposed to appear before court today. That has been cancelled, but he will go before the NIB to continue investigations into this matter. The talk on social media, especially from government critics and the minority and the MPP, is that he's been targeted because he was an appointee of the former administration. Others are saying if he is innocent, it will come out in the investigation, so the due process must be observed. So that case is ongoing at the moment. We'll follow it and bring you up to date with any updates. The next trend, and we're talking about celebrating Ghana, is Fugu Wednesday. So the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts has announced that, or has urged Ghanaians to basically turn Wednesdays into Fugu Wednesdays, where they celebrate that attire, that traditional attire. Obviously, Fugu has got into the headlines because of the furore from Ghanaians after Zambians described it as a blouse when they saw President Mahama wearing it during a state visit to the country. So everyone is taking up the Fugu as a child. I saw your beautiful fugu on the
Charlie,
point of view last night.
I wasn't bad, cry.
Yeah, it wasn't
my
bad.
My first fugu after
all.
a long time.
Yeah, and a number of MPs also wore it in Parliament yesterday. People all over our screens on Channel 1 TV were wearing fugu.
Do you know where I can get a slim fit fugu?
I would advise you to.
You see, the issue is, some of us, the way we are built, when we wear the big one, it makes the big. So we need a slim fit one. So if you are listening and you have a slim fit fugu, just bring me one so that I can wear it. Charlie. Yeah. Slim fit fugu.
Okay, so away from that, now to a story you brought us in the newspaper review, where NACOC, the operatives of NACOC, have arrested a senior manager of a manufacturing company for allegedly attempting to smuggle cocaine out of the country. So the suspect has not yet been named, but apparently he concealed the substance in a consignment of gari, packaged gari, dried cassava flakes intended for shipment. So the arrest was made at the KIA.
Wow.
And they say the suspect is believed to be in charge of production at the manufacturing firm. So that's a major issue because it involves gari. A lot of Ghanaians are very interested in that. Gari is, could you call it a staple food of Ghanaians? So
some people call it processed cassava flakes.
Anything involving gari is big news, and to see a story of someone trying to smuggle illicit drugs in there obviously gain attention on social media. Finally, some sports news roundup. Antoine Semenyo in the news again. Another milestone, becoming the first Ghanaian to score 13 goals in a single Premier League season.
He scored 20.
Yeah, he scored and assisted last night for Manchester City. Thomas Frank has been sacked by Spurs. So Spurs are searching for a new manager. As are Nottingham Forest, their fourth manager of the season.
They sack him.
They sacked Sean Dyche as well after 114 days in charge.
When you sack the Holy Spirit from your team, how do you expect? You have Nuno Espirito Santo. You sack him. Now the club don't if you do well. Charlie, serious.
Okay, so away from the trending stories, let's get to some tech news. And this is a note for creatives or content providers all over Ghana. So there's this new platform which makes your work very easy, and I've started to use it on a pilot basis to see how it works, and it seems to be working pretty fine. PubFast, it's a platform that allows you to generate a YouTube publishing pack. So some people have difficulty finding titles, descriptions, meeting the SEO criteria of YouTube. So this platform, once you upload your video onto YouTube, you can make it private, drop the link in PubFast. It will generate a title, SEO tags, timestamps, thumbnail captions, and a complete description ready for you. It was developed by a Ghanaian called Yao Inchi. So PubFast, it's PUBFAS. It helps you if you're a content creator who you are working alone, you don't have any help, you need something to go out fast. This helps you generate tags and titles that help you meet your SEO character, the YouTube SEO criteria, and then reach your viewers or your public very quickly, very well.
Yao Inchi.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much, Edwin.
For a bank to rely on, let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Wouldn't we seek out to bank be brave? No lie, only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause every time I know my money's safe, universal banking ain't in me here the date. I'm a busy person, me no many time to wait. Now you to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt, me tell me office a chilling, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first.
Nobody feed do I'm like us, do I'm like us. First Bank we treat you first, treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first, think about you first.
You first, First Bank. There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, take
Thanks for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
hello, sir. Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This season, get ready to meet the Blanksons.
Meet my lovely family.
We can do that whilst I'm seated and eating.
A family where love is strong, secrets are deep, and mischief is a daily routine.
He will be here for days, and I only find out at a family dinner on the day that he arrives.
Just when you think you know them, the truth flips the script. Drama, humor, and unforgettable family moments.
Morning, family.
Everything in the kitchen is actually gone.
You know, in the UK, I work like a donkey. But here, I eat like a monkey.
A Channel 1 TV production, The Blanksons. Coming soon, only on Channel 1 TV.
Thirsty.
Away, Dad, I'm sure he's gone.
Good morning.
I thought you were gone.
The Blanksons.
The vibe is too much.
Mr. Kojo, 1 minute before you go to work. The AC you said you want to fix, it won't work.
Why?
Because the electrician will come and chisel my wall. It will make my building weak. Wait, is that a puppy? No animals in my house,
Kojo knows all the challenges about renting. That was his reality until he discovered Republic Bank. With Republic Bank's flexible mortgage solutions, you can move from tenant to homeowner quickly. Imagine stepping into your own home, a place for your family to grow and create memories. Big up. Join the Republic Verse. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Channel 1 TV has a way of telling their stories. Stories that empower change. Capturing the trending issues, delving into our communities, getting out the voices that matter.
Almost 13 to 16 people were under the ground and it collapsed on them. Yesterday we were able to make it and remove 8 of them and 4 were dead.
Channel 1 Newsroom, CNR, brings you an exhaustive coverage of the day's news. 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Don't mind in forest reserves. And always when you've created a mess, clean it up. The laws are there. So it's not that we need more laws. It is just that we need more enforcement.
Channel 1 Newsroom captures the exact news temperature of the nation. From the northern, western, eastern, and southern parts of Ghana, Channel 1 Newsroom, CNR's got you covered.
Let's speak to the core issues in terms of how we can prevent professionals who have been given the mandate to teach our children, and for this matter, the old children's standard of care, and how they can live up to expectation.
8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
How can somebody work and you tell the person I appreciate you for 10 good months? I can't stand it. I'm owing rent. What should I do to be able to pay my rent? I don't understand. They should pay us. Enough is enough.
CNR, telling your stories, empowering change. Catch CNR on Channel 1 TV at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
They said living on Cloud 9 is the ultimate feeling of happiness. Why not find out for yourself? Val Real Estate, Africa's Gate to Real Estate, is proud to introduce Pune Airport West. Here comes our boldest statement yet. Invest in Pune Airport West and live a standard above. A striking 22-story lifestyle residential tower rising in Airport West with thoughtfully designed studio, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments. Launch prices are now live for a limited time. Join us on the 13th of February 2026 as Val officially unveils this new development. Pune Airport West. Live a standard above. To RSVP, reserve your unit and secure your place today. Call 0800-888-888. Val Real Estate. Africa's Gate to Real Estate.
When the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way: Litina Travels. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global football event on the planet, happening in America, Canada, and Mexico. Join the Litina 2-in-1 experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. Your Litina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flight, top-class hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. This is not just a trip, it's history in motion. It's football, it's opportunity, it's Litina Travels. The world is watching, the stakes have never been higher, and Litina Travels is your ticket to the global stage. Call 0244-260-789 today or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel Northridge and secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Litina Travels, your gateway to the 2026 Global Football Competition, happening in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, where football meets opportunity and Ghana shines on the world stage.
Welcome to your financial tips with Solace Finance. Managing money shouldn't be limited by long queues, banking hours, or travel distances. Traditional banking can make saving, paying bill, tracking expenses inconvenient, causing people to miss opportunities to grow their money. Digital tools like Solace Finance app provide a digital solution giving you 24/7 access to savings, transfers, bill payments, and multiple wallets linking, all in one platform. With real-time tracking of balances, interest earned, and transactions, you can plan ahead, save consistently, and make smarter financial decisions with confidence. Simplify your finances, stay in control, and let Solace Finance help your money work smarter every day. Download the Solace Finance app today. For more information, call or WhatsApp us on 059-957-7963. Solace Finance. Your money, your power.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Time check in the studio, 8:21 on the Citi Breakfast Show. Apologies for those who are sending us comments that we've not been able to retrieve, having a couple of technical challenges with our WhatsApp line. But let me say happy birthday to Gloria Azimbe Entry, my beautiful wife, with love for you. My love for you will never end, from your husband Obed Entry, aka Don, CEO of Obedema Construction. To Gloria Azimbe Enchi. This is from your husband whose love for you will never end. His name is Obed Enchi. Good morning, Bernard. He's like a vampire. He doesn't age. Saw him live in his 24th December event, a show I've been wanting to attend since I was young and could not afford. And surprisingly, he has energy. He performed till after 2 a.m. even while he was still on stage. And his entrance into the show was something else. You know, these people, they don't eat by heart too. They don't eat by heart. So they, I watched the Bob Marley documentary, and the strict discipline in what they eat, the football they play, the exercise, it's just admirable. Like, they look after themselves so well. Somebody says I should ask you to look for Dr. Abena Sabia, former boss of Gepa,
yes,
and she will give you all the secrets of keeping your locks. She also has some really nice locks. Yeah, so she definitely has a secret or two. So don't worry.
Oh, I actually know her very well.
Then Charlie, you have a problem. You have a problem.
There is a locks community.
You know, her locks are very long.
My God.
They're like a veil. If she lets them loose, they're like a veil on the floor. It's very nice.
Bernard, please join me in congratulating my daughter, Judith Kwansima Kwansa, on her graduation today with a first-class honors in political science at the University of Ghana.
Nice.
From the entire Kwansa and Mingle families, we say congratulations, dear sister, for making us proud. This is your aunt, Mrs. Monica Kwansa Mingle, congratulating Judith Kwansima Kwansa. Charlie, first-class peace science at Legon is quality anytime. You know, as for what I would say to people is, if you get a first at Legon, you had to have earned it. As for that one, I know. Good morning, Bernard. Happy birthday to comedian Uncle Sam. Yeah, Uncle Sam is a big man. Happy birthday to you, bro. So this one is Kakai. And go for it. I don't know between you and I who's better at this. Kakai is in the Densu album.
This one you'll be better at it than I am.
I need help here, Kakai. So Kakai is on the Densu album. Yeah, and I think the Densu was the one that, as I said, I was in Legon.
Yeah. And
level 200. That was the same year this guy's song came. There's a guy called Kwade.
Yes.
So I remember, usually the whole weeks they'll play we'll put they'll play music the whole day. So I was like, Charlie, what song is this? Could you introduce? It was so different.
It was very. It was very different for that time.
And they were playing it from the main sound system in the hall. Yeah. So I was like, why did you just start singing like this? Because it was do 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 do. I think that was
a bit of an experiment.
Yeah, it sounded very psychedelic, and I think it's not looked back at all. It's been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely remarkable. And the point I was trying to make is I am so happy that a lot more of the people who have done wonderful things in our country, artistically, in other forms, are beginning to write their memoirs.
Correct. Correct.
So that it gives us a sense of
the knowledge is taught.
Yes, what they have done, what they went through. We can look at it and it gives us information. I was going through the book. I'll even forget the fact that I've interviewed him previously. Just going through, you even go through a political history of the country musically.
Correct. Correct.
You understand? Because there are times that you're like, 1969 I was doing this, but it was at the same time that we were doing this. So I am happy also the various influences in his music. You just spoke about that change in 2002. What happened from that classic handles to classic vibes, then all the way through to that reggae influence and things, and then to what we now have, this Afropop artist. It's just a very different feel, and I'm happy we are getting a lot more of those. Look, and
we also have to thank the people like George
who are willing to help them
to bring these stories.
Exactly, to like.
Because he also did a Moabin book, and George is right. He's brilliant.
Yeah, we need a lot more of them. And
I'll tell you something. When you read, I haven't read a Kojonchi book yet, but when you read a Moabin's book, you hear his voice, which is very important, because a good writer lets you. Because I know Kofi Moabin, and when I was reading the book, I could hear him. I know how he talks. I've interviewed him many times. So when you read the book, I suspect when you read this one too, you will feel Kojo for who he is, and he strives to maintain the authentic style and language of the person he's interviewing. So he's not like some AI bot who's just putting words together, which I think is really brilliant indeed. And then also the pictures.
Yeah, those are the ones that change the dynamics. Because where else are you going to get these pictures? Like I said, I'm happy Azuma Nelson has written. Kojo has written. Amwabin has written.
Mike
Egan has written. The very one of the most controversial political books we've had in this country in the past 20 or 30 years was the Rolling Swan, the purple one. No, it's in him.
Oh no. Okay, fine.
No, is it Ahoy?
Ahoy's book.
Working with
Rawlings. That book completely changed.
And the funny thing about that book, remember the book came out and people started talking about the book before they read it.
Yeah.
So then they asked me to get a copy. So they sent me. I wanted to interview him.
Yes.
So I went to a place opposite Morning Star School
to get
give me one. I couldn't sit. I couldn't close the book.
Likewise.
So I read it at one sitting. So the day I interviewed, he said, when did you get the book? Then I said yesterday. He said, and you read everything. I said, Master, this is your book. And I mean, when somebody is able to remember details of meetings and quotes,
it was the same thing for me. I sat down and at one reading that book was done. And we don't normally keep like records of how many units of a book or how many copies of a book. But that particular book
would have sold a lot.
It sold a lot because that book basically everybody was looking for it and you couldn't get a copy.
And the strange thing, a lot of people were criticizing the book not having read it. Because they saw an extract from the book which had been put out in a certain way. And I feel like for us in the media, you should not join that bandwagon. Read the thing. Because when you read the value of what you get from it, it's really incredible.
Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings.
I was thinking of her when you were doing the list.
So she wrote
It Takes a Woman.
It Takes a Woman. Really, really, really amazing book. If you read it, it gives you insight into her voice. You get a clearer understanding. And sometimes, it's easy to judge people without knowing them.
That's our Lord judge a man until
without understanding their motivations.
But respect for that woman.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this if you say someone is a natural leader, organizer, that woman is amazing.
Yes.
And
so I'm currently reading that book, and something I found interesting was being pregnant with your husband being locked up. I mean, the psychology of it.
Yeah.
She was pregnant with her first child, Zaneto, and her husband had been arrested. I mean, the psychology of it.
It's a different.
Woman.
I mean, I don't even understand how a woman and a man like that can even get.
But the book gives you that insight.
Yes.
I haven't read it actually.
Yeah,
I just watched the interview.
It's a great book. She puts together great historical perspective about this country. She talks about what I found interesting was her mother's journey. Okay, her mother during colonial era was quite an ambitious woman, Auntie Felicia, who wanted to pursue career and at the same time wanted to do family. And the colonial era didn't allow, that flexibility we have today of doing the balance. So she had to work for a while and delay the marriage and the family, and then subsequently quit her work and then go and.
So how did she manage the pregnancy and the husband in prison. That must have been crazy.
Buy the book.
Buy the book.
I have it. I haven't read it.
Not you. I'm not even talking directly to you. I'm just saying people need to buy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else
books.
you said. One reason why reading books is important. So in 2005, 21 years ago, somebody asked me to go and interview Dr. Evans Amfum because he had written a book titled "To a Thirsty Land."
Yeah.
And then he gave me the book and he wrote to Bernard Avle, a young up-and-coming journalist. This is 2005. Look, the history in that book, you see, the thing about history is that it's hidden in these things. Apparently, he was the second African VC of KNUST, and he was one of Ghana's very first surgeons, heart surgeons, or surgeons. He did surgery, where he spoke about having the fingers to be a surgeon. Spoke about the work RP Bafo did at Tech, the work he did as VC with some of the best student leaders he knew, including the likes of PV Obing, Nana Kulejo and Dima Rawlings, and Felix Owusu Ejepon. As one of the leaders. This was the KNUST SRC that he found very progressive. And this guy died in his 90s or something. So my point is, there are angles to people you cannot see until you go into a book.
Yeah.
You know, and this book was about Achimota School. All right. So I'll urge young people who want to have a certain understanding of the way the world works to get these biographies and read, because biographies for me are the best, because this is somebody walking you through a history of the world through their lens, as against like a raw F.K. Boa history book, which is just factual, right? And also very redacted because it's just trying to satisfy everybody. But when you read like somebody's life story, you know, it takes you into what happened. You know, I saw a page here where they talk about 1970. You know, Mike Higgins spoke about when Tina Turner came to Ghana with the husband, and some of the anecdotes he puts in that book. You won't believe, it's really, really nice indeed. Yeah. Anyway, let me do another Kojo song.
I was telling you,
I want to play the one I heard in Legon first.
Play.
Is it the Densu?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Drop it for me, please. .36 on the City Breakfast Show. Celebrating the life of a legend. Book will be launched tomorrow. Joining us in a few seconds. You know, I need to get listeners to send some questions to Mr. Music Man, before he leaves the studio. Caleb, tell me about 590.
So people are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing *959#, but some boys are not getting this. So let me break it down. NLA has increased the playing time for your favorite 590 mobile from Monday to Saturday. Noon rush starts from 8:30 p.m. and closes at 1:25 p.m. the next day, while the evening draw starts at 1:30 p.m. and closes at exactly 7:55 p.m. More time to stake more and more time to win more. But note, Sunday Aseda remains the same with no change. Catch all the 590 mobile evening live draws from Monday special to Sunday Aseda on GTV broadcast from 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. sharp. Always remember to stake responsibly, not for persons below 18 years. Contact 0308-249-477 for enquiries. 590 mobile at Dawonsem.
All right, so we have Kojontri himself in the studio, Mr. Music Man. The guy is cool. First thing, I thought you were taller than me.
I'm still working on it. Very soon I will be.
You know, when you see somebody on stage, you hear them, and you see them in the flesh, it's always a joy.
It is.
How are you doing?
Great.
Amazing. How long have you kept the locks?
How long? I've lost count of the time because it's part of me now.
You never cut them?
No.
So since you started in there?
No.
Wow.
Not at all.
When did you start growing them?
I started growing them when I was in the classic handles.
Hey, so that would be
that's quite some time now. That's quite some time. Yeah.
Are you a Rastafarian?
I used to be.
Okay.
I used to be, but I believe I've become more of a conscious African.
Conscious African.
Yeah.
So you're very Afrocentric.
Very
Afrocentric.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
You've given us so much, and now you are adding a book to it. So we'll start with the book and end with the book.
Okay.
Okay. So why a book at this time?
Most of the time, people, as a musician, I'm an artist. I write with words in a song. But most of the time, people like me don't really talk about themselves. What you see is just a little caption in a newspaper. Oh, he's playing there.
Yeah.
You know, someone like Nana Pedu should have come up with the book. When I wanted to be a musician, I wanted to read something on Osibisa. Wanted to read something on Hugh Masekela. He wrote at the last end, before he passed, he wrote a book. I wanted to read about the Jeko Onimo.
Oh my God!
Because he's more of a lecturer.
Yeah.
You know, but there was nothing. And so somewhere along the way, I felt the need to talk about what I've gone through, because I've been privileged to meet all the giants in African music.
Yeah.
And African musicians don't write about themselves. So I felt it was a need to come up with a book.
How long have you been working on this?
Oh, I have worked on it for, I would say, almost 18 years.
No kidding.
18 years means a lot of...
wow.
You know, we printed this book more than 2 years ago.
Is it?
And then, unfortunately, my mother passed away.
Oh.
And I couldn't bring it out because the family came up with a whole lot of options and you know, so I couldn't bring it out. And then when I wanted to have it out on my birthday, which was 24th November.
Thank you.
Then something happened.
What happened?
My colleague, Daddy Lumba, passed away.
Oh, that was the same period.
You know, so there were
too many things.
Yes, so I had to hold on. So the 18 years talks about a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
There were times people were bothering me. When are you coming up with your next album? I have worked on the 2 albums which are already waiting for me. But for me, it is not exciting to bring a new album.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yes. Because I was going to say, this is probably the hardest thing you've done.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you've worked on a song for 18 years.
No.
Usually the song process would be a year or 2.
For me, about 2 years.
2 years. Full album. So when you are doing an album, it's a 2-year project.
It is.
2-year project.
It is. Because most of the songs that Ghanaians produce, yes, great songs.
Yeah.
We are the storytellers. We talk about stories, and Anampedu we talk about all the animals in the world. You understand what I'm saying? But I wanted to be different. When you listen to Dadianoma, when you listen to most of my songs, you hear the choruses at the last minute of the song. Sometimes I don't even, the chorus is not important, but there will be something that will remind you of the song.
Yeah.
A song that Dadianoma talks about, Obiba Mamio. Obiba Mamio is not a chorus, but it hits you. And then most of most of the young ones, they've adapted Ubiba Mamio as a refrain. That's what I...
No, Kakra wanted to ask you a question around how you get your songs, but let me come to Godfrey. Today we have so many questions.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask because I just wanted to know, because you're asking about the process of the book. Like, how do you decide what goes in and what you leave out? Since you wanted to tell the story, were you conflicted because you want to tell us everything, or do you keep something back?
There is more that is not in the book.
Wow.
There is more that is not in the book. That's when I had to get someone like George to come.
Yes, George.
To place most of what I've written into the book. But this is just the first book.
So there's a lot more. So you can do part 2. You can do part 3 if you have to.
I haven't spoken about my music.
Oh, so this is just a story. This is just a life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is a part that most people don't know about me. You understand what I'm saying? The pictures says it all. The pictures in the book talks about that.
Let's go back a bit. I remember I was living in Medina in the 80s, and the first song I remember was the 89 Dadianome. But you had done an album before that.
Yes, I did. All I Need Is You.
All I
Need Is You, and I also did 2 albums with my band, the Classical.
Was it the band you founded?
No,
you were a member of the band, lead singer or instrumental?
I was with the Classic Vibes. I was the lead singer.
Okay.
But with the Handles, I had Ashabi, who was the leader of the band.
And you were a vocalist, or you were?
I was a vocalist.
So you do vocals mostly?
Yes. With the Vibes, I started doing rhythm guitar.
So you know how to strum a few things?
I do. Most of the songs that I worked on, like Minyan Taban, I played almost everything.
You did the guitar?
With the exception of the saxophone.
You can play everything?
I can.
You know, when a musician, when a vocalist does a song, sometimes you want to guess what is his favorite instrument.
Yeah.
For me, I like your horns when you start your songs, because I feel like your horns, pa-na-na, pa-na-na. So it's like the horns is telling us, what is it about that?
Melodies are everything in a song. Melodies are what you remember. And melodies is my thing. I love them.
Okay.
I like Minyan Taban. The horns that come in. You remember it.
Definitely.
Remember that. And the melodies are what I work with. That's not a Ghanaian thing. Most people talk about my music being high life.
It's not.
I don't call my music high. Usually, musicians don't name what they do. It was a few people like Fela who said he was doing Afro beat. Nana Pedu came up with Afro Hilly and a lot of, but the people name what you do.
Correct.
And I feel as an African, I've been blessed with a lot of rhythms. On Afrafra, one of my albums, you hear Adwa, a complete Adwa, which is not the normal 4/4 beat. It's complicated, 6/8. And I work on all these beats that I'm blessed with. When you travel from Accra to Boku, the rhythms you will find are many. But it's just the marketing aspect of it that they classify this music as reggae, this is as salsa, this is funk, this is soul and all that. But as a creator of music, I don't classify those. what I'm blessed with is what I give out. I have a song called Me Jari.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Completely different.
Slow be.
When people were doing Azonto, which was about in tempo, you
Yeah.
are talking about 140 something.
Yeah.
Azonto was just about half of it.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah.
But because the music speaks to the heart and then to the mind. Because once your heart captures what I'm talking about, you will turn.
So your band, was it initially a reggae band?
The classic handles became a reggae band at a certain point, but when we traveled to Europe, we had to mix a whole lot of different things. We were playing Ashiko from Hugh Masekela. We were doing the popular Rekpete and those songs. Because everywhere we traveled to, in Germany, we were playing for the American soldiers. There, we had to adapt to what they like. So we had to play songs like Let's Get It On and all those.
So is the dexterity, the flexibility?
Yes.
But from as a non-expert observer, I would say from 80s to early 90s, it was reggae I associated you with.
Great.
Mr. Music Man, AI, groovy. There's a I wanna reggae. So it was like you were reggae, and then I think it was in 2000 with the Kwaba album. You sort of switched.
Yeah.
Did you have an experience? What? Because there was a clear shift from 2000, and by 2002 when you did Densu Dia, not just say
reggae is part of me. The music, the lyrics of reggae talks to the people. It talks about Africans as a people. It talks about us coming as the continent becoming more 54 countries becoming one.
Yes.
You know, and so all the music that is out there, most of the R&B that you hear talks about me and my girlfriend.
That's all.
Me and my, no, but reggae talks about us as a people.
Conscious.
It talks about consciousness and everything.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm a reggae man. You know me.
Great. You know, so I love reggae because of the message.
Yeah.
And
but you use it in a different way.
Yes.
Because you used it for both conscious but also love things.
Exactly.
So you didn't use it like to be fair, Bob Marley also used it for the same kind of thing.
Yes.
He didn't.
Most of the songs that I talk about African unity.
Yeah.
To Mother Africa.
Yeah.
There's a song that I call Hammer. Most people don't know that is a more of an African consciousness song. Most people don't even play it, you know. And the songs that I talk about African consciousness never get. It's the songs that I talk about love.
Yeah, and I was going to ask, like, does it bother you that people see you more as Mr. Lover Man than as Mr. Conscious Man?
That's why I need to write a book. You know, because when I sing about them, some people do listen to it, and it means a lot to me.
Because you did a song called Tear Down the Walls in Africa.
Tear Down the Walls.
It's in the To Mother Africa. But you also did Minyan Tabaya.
Yeah.
In that one.
Yeah.
And then Bre Noah.
Bre Noah. Yeah. Yeah. That's a song for every mother. That's a song for, but I had to sing that song. I had to sing a song mentioning the name of my father.
Okay.
When you read a book, you will know the relationship that I had with my dad and the relationship that I had with my mother.
Were you born in Obokwe or in Dakuman?
I was born in Obokwe. My father is also from Obokwe. My mom is also, but I usually didn't talk about that because I felt we are a nation and we have to strive going forward as a nation. The tribal thing,
not necessary.
I love it, but
so when you were young, did you always want to be a musician?
Music pursued me.
Music found
I
you.
was pursuing music at a certain point. But now when you ask me, I'll tell you, music pursued
so
me.
When you were in school, did you know you'd become a musician?
I was singing.
Even in school?
I wasn't singing that my friends knew I was a singer.
Okay.
But I was still doing the Jimmy Cliff, the popular songs, the Bob Marley, the Pioneers. I was doing their songs on my way walking to school. So the friends who will be with me walking to school knew I could sing, but I wasn't doing it as a singer.
Formal. So when did you join a formal music system?
I think that was with the Boom Talent.
So this would be in your early 20s or late teens?
Let's say, I think I was maybe about 18 or 19 or so.
And you joined them?
Yes.
Based in Accra?
Yeah. That was in Nima. That was Nima. But Nima then is not the Nima we talk about today.
How was Nima at the time?
Nima, we had a few places that had a this notoriety about them. Shaman, Medina, Nima, you know, those were places. I mean, you had all the hardcore people, you know, living around there. But Nima was a place that found me as a singer, gave me the chance to start as a singer.
Amazing stuff.
I had pursued being in that. It is not today like you could be part of a reality show, and you know.
Your talent will be seen.
Yeah, yes.
Amazing. We're talking to Kojo Antwi. We are here because he's written a book which he will be launching tomorrow. Every big man will be there. The President of the Republic gave the foreword. Some of the biggest and best names in Ghana will be there. And he says this is just part one. This is just about his life. He hasn't even written about his music yet. So we are seeing part 2 and part 3 coming up shortly. I'm here with Godfred, Caleb, Kakra. We're really trying to retrieve your messages. We're having some challenges. Please forgive us if you've not been able to. If you have my personal number, send me a message. Otherwise, if you're watching us on YouTube,
drop a message
or any of the social media platforms, please drop a message for Kojo Antwi.
I've been going through the book pretty quickly, and if you don't mind, and the title of the book, ladies and gentlemen, is Kojo Antwi, Mr. Music Man, The Journey.
Of course.
You know, and in boyhood days, you talk about your love for comics and television.
Yes.
Did you see a different path for yourself if you hadn't done music? Because basically you loved, and listeners, this man loved Gath. I loved Gath.
I love Gath.
He loved Kong. I loved Kong.
Wow.
You know, growing up, I had the whole Gath series as a boy. You know, growing up. Did you see a different line for yourself, or it was just part of your artistic process as a child?
It was the artistic project, and I just needed to do something and create something that, I mean, we were boys. Do you remember chewing gum?
Yes, and when you open it, some questions.
All these pictures of them.
Yeah.
We used to. We did everything with that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those series that appeared in Graphic and Times was something for me. You know, was my father will buy the newspaper, read it, and then when he's done with it, I will make a whole. I mean, find time to go through the book.
I am again. Yeah. Let me bring you, and this is why I love going through books like this, because your recall of cinema culture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For us, we missed out on that.
Yeah.
But by the time we were growing up, it was fading out. No, hold on, it was fading out. I went to King Solomon. I went to King Solomon.
Speak for yourself.
No, please. I went to King Solomon. But I was just saying it was fading out. But
yes, it's true.
Talk to us your recall of cinema culture, because through this book, then I got to know most of them were owned by a certain type of people.
Correct.
A certain family owned the cinemas.
Yes.
So that's what it was.
Yeah.
What are you doing at all your cinemas?
See, the music.
The
music in movies.
Yeah.
Means a lot.
Okay.
To me.
Of course. Yeah.
The music, the Indian movies, even with the cowboys,
like John Wayne.
You know, the music in music means a whole lot to me, because I work with sound. Every sound, anything that makes sound. Well, I'm not talking about musical notes.
Sound.
Anything that is sound makes music to me. I make my rhythm from it, and from that rhythm, I create something with it. It could be with words. it's the way I work on my music.
So for you, the rhythm is the key thing.
It is the
before even the lyrics.
It is.
Wow.
I like that he says he works with sound.
Yeah.
Somewhere in your book, you talk about what ordinarily everybody will hear as noise in the streets and the markets. You hear music or melodies in that. My question to you is, because I want to get inside your head, what do you dream about when you go to bed?
What the question you about?
Bird assembly, it means very little to me because I work in the night. I'm a man of the night. So if you speak to most of the people that I work with, all my messages and all the things that I create comes in the night. And then I work on them, send messages and try, you know. I love sound. Any sound that is made is a rhythm of God. But we are now saying, okay, C, A, B, D, those keys. Those are, let me say, the keys of some white boy who wants to make music in a certain direction. When you speak about rhythm, we have a lot of different rhythms that are not used. We use a lot of this 4/4 beat, go, and a rhythm that you can use in every song. But when you go from Accra to Boku, the rhythms that you find that we dance to are completely different.
Rhythm is an African thing.
It's a different thing, and we have grabbed those and we've given them names. And I love what some of the young ones are doing. You know, they can do anything with any rhythm.
Yeah.
The message is what we are talking about. A musician is the voice of the people.
Thank you.
You know, and we need to use that effectively. And so in the night, I don't.
You don't sleep much.
No, I don't sleep. I get up at 3. 3 a.m. I'm already up.
Wow.
You know, sometimes even earlier than that. You know, and then I start thinking of what to do next. A lot of rhythms, a lot of shows that I have, a lot of things that I want to do. So it's the time that my mind.
So in terms of the African continent, so I was interviewing Hugh Masakela. He was talking about how they in the south, they are more the harmony people.
Yeah.
And then the Sahel people, they do the melody. Yeah. And then we, the typical West Africans, we do the beat.
Yes.
Do you agree with that characterization? So when you say South African songs, like you hear,
yes.
But for us, we move to the beat.
Yes.
And you feel the groove. But it's sort of, you managed to combine both rhythm and melody in a very beautiful way as a musician.
Thank you. What he's saying is right. But we also move with the rhythm. They have different ways of. Every African has a different way of moving to a beat. It could be with the hands, it could be with the foot, and I mean there are so many ways. But an African musician can be anywhere and get on stage when a different rhythm is playing, and he can be part of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that the tribe keeps us.
So we live. Yes.
Because right now we have a problem to deal with the languages. From here to Ivory Coast, we have a lot of Ghanaians. They are more Ghanaians. We have the Baoles. The Baoles, I think, is
Akan.
Yeah. A lot of Ghanaians.
There's Nzima, there's Baole.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and so it's for Africans. Beat is our thing. The only thing that the white couldn't colonize are our rhythms.
Our rhythms. They couldn't.
Rhythms.
They couldn't colonize our rhythms.
They are still trying.
Explain that.
No, they are still. See, music used to be for record companies to sign someone. Right now, people make their beat, throw it out there, and say, okay, everybody can make, put a melody on that, and make it a song.
Yeah.
But music is what I speak to you, what I say to you. The very first rhythm we've had that makes us as African, the very first musician is the gongo beater.
Correct.
When he goes out there and
Yeah.
says, Nana Peso can't wait tremo.
Mhm.
He plays the gongo, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And then he says, Nana, blah, 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 blah. So the very first rhythm that we have
Yeah.
as musicians, because we are musicians. When you go to Europe,
Yeah.
they have a saying that every African is a musician.
Yeah.
Yes, every African is a musician because
Wow.
we all dance to a rhythm.
Yeah.
On time.
Mm.
On time, because when you go to the West, play a song, everybody will be dancing in a certain way. You don't know what they are dancing to.
They are hearing something else.
Yes, totally something else.
So music is part of who you are as a person.
Music
so you don't allow somebody to define what
No,
it is for you.
no.
Let's look at the economics of music in a sense, because from the 80s, 90s, of course, so you release a cassette,
Yeah.
you release a CD,
Yeah.
and then we had iPods coming in,
Yes.
and now we have things like Spotify, and now you talk about people. How has the economics of music changed the way it works? Because I'm asking this because for somebody like you in the 80s and 90s, you get reward for your work
Yes.
because it's just you and your creative person. But now it's almost like the money part of music has become some way.
It has really become some way, because nowadays you see all these complaints on social media, people talking about their music being downloaded a whole lot of times, and they get rewarded in a very little way.
Yeah.
The money goes elsewhere. You know, I think for me the issue is who controls what. Fela has been awarded with 30-something years after he passed. Maybe Fela, when he was alive, he would have rejected.
He wouldn't have gone for that.
He would,
Yeah.
yes, because his message, he was fighting for Nigeria, he was fighting for Africa.
Yeah.
You see, and the way music has become, I'm fortunate to have been through all these bands before walking into the studio. I've already learned about the studio and what goes into the studio. And then I realized we didn't really have a record company in Ghana. So I've decided where God has placed me in exile. That's what I've said. Most people will say that and be proud of it. Yes, I was proud of it being there, but for me it was being in exile. But I was given the resources to be able to produce myself till the right company comes to assign my works. The right company, when they come, it is not the numerous work they can produce out there, because most of the reggae artists complain about that. Max Romeo did speak about that. Most of the companies that produced him exploited him because of the contract. A lot of them. So the music has moved into hands of people who will have your music out there. You don't really know who played
But
what.
now that the world's appetite for African music has grown, so for example now, look, globally,
Yeah.
Burna Boy,
Yeah.
you know, all these people are now looking to Africa.
Yeah.
Even Stonebwoy. What should African musicians know in order that they don't become just tools? Because you're saying for many years we couldn't get anything from what we've done. Now all the big boys are from here. But in a sense, I don't know if all of them have been able to benefit commercially from the clear popularity of I mean, they asked the King Charles what music he likes. When his playlist includes Ghanaian music, they interview some big people in the Western world who they want to see at the Super Bowl. They will mention a Ghanaian, a Nigerian. So clearly, the appetite for our music is now what is running.
It's huge.
So what advice you have for the musicians of this generation around how to manage that fame?
I think they should learn from the pioneers, because that's what I am still trying to do. I think our music our costume, how Osibisa comes on stage
my God.
with the huge drums
Charlie?
and do the drumming.
Charlie?
I mean, Burna Boy is filling up huge stadiums, and that's what I expect them to do.
Correct.
Stone Boy and all the rest, they are filling up. I mean, I'm so proud they have their days to do their shows.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
I started it with this 24 thing.
You are the first musicians to have the gumption to even say you do your own show.
Yes. Because day for myself.
Correct.
A day that I can do things that I'm not able to do elsewhere.
Nobody will dictate to you, and then you collect your own money.
Just to piggyback on that.
Okay. So how long have you done the 24th night, by the way? How long? It has been 30 years?
30 something years. Last year I did, I think,
33 years of 24th night.
33 years of that.
Same energy.
Same energy. Hey! And when I get on stage, you see, okay, we'll come back to your question.
Yeah.
When I get on stage, you see the grown-ups. I start playing, and by 10:30, 11ish, they are tired.
Yeah.
But my music has fed a different generation.
Correct.
And they are then they want to
They
party.
don't want to go. Charlie.
Last year was the same.
Is that 2 a.m. fair, not Charlie?
When I get on stage, I perform 4 hours and more. Because when you read the book, you see, we used to play for 6 hours.
Correct. It's the discipline.
Man.
We used to play 6 hours, break for 30 minutes.
Continue.
I mean, 3.5 hours,
Wow.
break for another 30 minutes, and come and do the rest of it.
Wow.
Sometimes we did two gigs in a day.
Could you let me take you back to the advice to the young and up and coming artists, and also what you were saying earlier about music rights and ownership. How did you think about it, and how did you make it work for you? And what advice can you give the young ones so that they don't lose their music rights and ownership?
My advice to them will be, again, check what the pioneers did. If you check what goes on with a lot of artists in terms of film actors and musicians, you see a lot of when they get to a point, we need to go somewhere and beg somebody to sustain us.
Yeah.
You know, and those things we must. There's a thing that I always say. God uses someone to speak to you. There is a way that you can work on your work. Work on it. Try to keep what you do, but let the message be positive.
Correct.
Because you see, right now, a new generation is listening to my. When I was coming, I was listening to you. A new generation. Somebody else will come and listen to. I want my grandchild to come to me and say, "Oh, Dad, you did very song in this song.
Wow.
Your words,
wow.
The name that you use as an artist is very, very important. The titles you use for your album are very, very important. Someone will come and tell you something someday. Will you be happy that your child comes and call you? There was a gentleman who was called Black Pepper in the band. That's a name that an artist used. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I researched into using my name as Julius at a certain point, and then I researched in changing that name to Kwajo at a certain point before I changed the name to Kojo.
Oh,
you know, everything that comes as an artist, it will come back to you.
Tell you.
So you have to be deliberate in your branding.
Everything. We are the voice of the people, and that's how you have to see it. The money, Sikasemni Beba later. Sikasemno
Beba later.
Beba later. And to do what is right.
All right.
Yeah.
Mawa bebra mawana suno Mami ajua Oh eno ajua Oh Nyobia onyemwa woman ni banko Nyobia onyemwa woman ni banko Wanyumi wanije wa wumi amamenyia Ene my own to give me one in Bible. Today me a fire me wanna say. Prepare no one. Enjoy me sure. Prepare no one. Want to go my prepare no one. Enjoy me sure. Prepare no one. Mama.
Time check is 9:13. We have Kojointri. We're also here with the man who did the writing with him. So what George has succeeded in doing is encouraging a lot of stories to be told. George Bentu Mesiao is the writer, author, a publisher, and a filmmaker who's been working with Kojointri on this. George, welcome. We'll talk to you briefly. This book is being launched tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Where is it being launched?
Labadi Beach Hotel. 6:30 p.m.
Amazing.
Omanyeho.
How was it like working with Kojo on this book?
It was different because he's very meticulous.
Yeah.
He would dot all the I's, you know what I
cross
mean?
all the T's.
Everything. And then he will come back and he say, no, George, can we do...
He's a perfectionist.
But what I liked about him is that he
tire you.
Yeah, but he establishes that trust that you are a professional.
Yeah.
Whatever you say to him,
he respects your profession whilst you respect his own.
That's it. Yeah.
A couple of questions for him on a line. And Kojo, you don't need to answer all with long sentences. Can make it short. Ben, I'd like to say a big thank you to Kojo for giving us classic songs all these years, while winning Cora Awards among others. I'm a huge fan. Congrats on the book. This is Festus Bedu from HR Huawei Technologies. Jojo says, Vera, my favorite Kojo entry song is Sikadam or Sikadam. Check the neatness and length of his dreadlocks at the time. The intro and instrumentation, too much. My second favorite song is the only Ghana song, Basumomi. My question to Kojo is, what inspired Sikadam and Basumomi? I don't know if you want to answer that shortly.
Then one more says this from Jude Poku says Udoyi and Sa. He wants
Masa,
to know.
speaking to the mic.
Oh, sorry. Jude Poku wants to know Udoyi and Sa, how that song came to you.
So these questions you can write a whole thesis on it. So just give short answers so we can do more. Sikadam and Basumomi.
Sikadam. Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah. Sikadam. But we are talking about most of my old songs.
These are old, These are old people.
For me, these are
they are very old.
These are old songs. But Sikadam means a lot to me. Like the title of a song, you will not find a second song called Sikadam. You mentioned a song?
Udoyi and Sa.
Udoyi and Sa. Udoyi and Sa. Anka menuma manager me photo. You understand what I'm saying? Those are titles you don't find. I mean, because I choose the titles of the song. Then there's a third one that was Basmomi. You know, most people don't know that I speak more Ghana than Tree.
Yoga.
Yoga fe Tree Edenje. Well, back in school, Udoko. The guys that I played with are mostly Ghana
boys.
Ghana, ni ke wo fagbe ni wo shi achimota no. You know, it's a so
wow.
I love Ghana. I love Ewe.
Thank you.
Because I love languages that sounds great to the ears.
Yeah.
Tree is great. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love some of the we call it dialects. Some of our languages. You know, yeah.
Maybe one day you should do an Agbaja song.
Oh, I'm in the process. I was coming here to make you play one of the new songs that are right after the launch.
You will play.
Will be released.
What's the title?
It's just that.
No, we'll get your computer.
Can you get this on?
You can get it for you. It's on Spotify or it's on.
It's not yet out yet.
Just give it
it's not yet out.
I already have 2 albums ready.
Title.
It's been ready more than.
It's been waiting to be outdoored.
He has done the album covers,
everything. Just waiting for the right time to release it.
Right time.
So you are particular about the timing as well
and the atmosphere
in the nation.
Because people like me don't really do what you call singles.
Yeah.
When you do an album, you have the privilege to do different tempos. So you can do a ballad, you can do a mid-tempo, and then you can do the up-tempo thing.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
You are not
but doing man. Those
no, just you don't say one be release. No, you take your time. So for you, it's not about frequency, it's about longevity, quality.
This is for most of my people, the fans, they are demanding the works, but the atmosphere. You see, we bought albums. We bought a Bob Marley album.
Hey,
and we wanted to see if Carlton is on drums.
You know what I'm saying?
If Barrett is on bass.
Manuela's still there.
You know, you buy an album of Earth, Wind and Fire. You know what Morris Wise is doing, what Bailey's is doing.
Yeah.
The player of the instruments means a lot to us. Yeah. But now it's the quantity of the music.
You said something about being in a band. How critical is it for musicians of today to try and do music before studio? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let me use the word to be a proper musician first. Because, you know, like go and sing, go and play. Because studio can do things with your voice and do things for you that is not really real.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, I don't want to use the word cheapen, but it's making it easier. I don't think that's the best way to go, is it?
Okay, let me say this. You know, when you read this book, you find a time that I was a band boy.
Correct.
A band boy was when I was trying to get into a band.
Oh, Charlie.
I got into the band. I was doing Kool and the Gangs, Earth, Wind and Fire, Mighty Diamonds, and Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff. I did those songs for a period of time. Discovered the studio. I'm not saying the young ones now should. They have a lot of possibilities. I'm not saying the young ones should do that. But before I started composing my songs, I had gone to school by playing all this music.
You paid your dues. You've done your 10,000 hours.
I had to play Anita Ward. Ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
Exactly. And come low to sing Barry White.
Practice what you preach. Telling me this, telling me that.
That is what.
Wow. So you had the range. You had to go through all that.
Exactly.
So your music education was practical.
Exactly.
It's not just the theory and it's not just studio.
Yeah. But you see, now the young ones are blessed with all these techniques, with all these computers. One person can be in the studio and be everything, which is great. But we are losing out on.
Which has been your greatest music influence, if I push you? Okay, let me start. Which has been your greatest Ghanaian first?
Ghanaian
music
a lot of the Ghanaian musicians.
Is that Ampedu?
Ampedu was, at a certain point, he was. Nanam, what do you call Ejeko Nimo. Yes.
Yeah.
A whole lot of the young ones. Yamwes.
The Yamwa band.
They did a whole lot of things. There were times that I had to climb a tree to have a glimpse of what they were doing on stage.
Just to watch them.
It's all in the book.
So it means you were a lover of music.
I was.
As a consumer. That's how come you're such a great producer of music. So it's not just. What about Africa? You mentioned Hugh Masekela a few times.
Masekela was a great musician, and for him to have come to Ghana to recruit all these Ghanaians, and to take them to the US and perform all these shows with them. Ghana was like this, the center was the place. Maria Makiba had Ghanaians in the band, Stanley something and his brother Frankie something.
Yeah, they're all in the band.
Yeah. Fela had Ghanaians in the band.
So that you can't do without Ghana.
No,
and of course,
can't.
Sibisa was about 2/3 or 1/3 Ghanaian.
Correct.
As well.
When Alpha Blondy was engaged to come to Ghana, he brought the musicians together and said, hey, Ghanaians, hey, Charlie, we need to get ourselves together. They rehearsed to come to Ghana.
Alpha, you've mentioned the name Alpha Blondy.
Yes, we inspired Alpha Blondy.
Coco Di Rasta.
We inspired Alpha Blondy.
Wow.
He was more of our interpreter.
So you knew him personally?
Yes.
He was more of your interpreter?
Yes. And then at a certain point, he had gotten the first reggae group, and they opened the show for us before we played.
This is your band?
Azajame.
Jerusalem.
Yes. But you see, Ghana, reggae is not a thing for Ghana.
No.
We've had we have Mali. We had great singers. We had there was this guy who used to do a lot of reggae. I'll
you
get
remember the name?
I'll get the name.
I see.
You know, that's why at a certain point I had to mix a bit of different rhythms into my music.
So your evolution, I see.
And I love what I'm doing now.
Amazing
I
stuff.
love it.
So this book was forwarded by the president.
Yes.
For somebody who's done music from the 80s, then no, was it forwarded by the president?
No,
sorry.
The forward was by Professor Kwesi Yanka.
Oh, forgive me. So what did you say?
Review.
So when you started playing music, Rollins was the president of, right? Then you've gone through everybody, and they've all come to your shows.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. So how do you manage the relationship with national leaders? Because you're an ambassador of the country, right? How do you manage your relationship with these high and mighty presidents and things?
I do what is possible, and when they come to the show, that's my platform.
Correct.
To speak about the things, speak about issues. We don't have a place. We don't have a genuine place to go out there and present ourselves. See, we had the National Theatre built for us. You're talking about over 30-something million people. And then we had a place for just 1,500. And the 1,500, the mixer man and his people would take it, you know. And so I felt it wasn't a good place. It is not the place being very expensive, but a place that people have access to, somewhere that you can be part of. But because music is not, something that I'd make one show and I should get rich, but somewhere that I can be there. I came here. There is a performance going on in front of the place, which is great.
You like it?
I love it. You understand what I'm saying? That is what an artist needs.
Space.
We see a lot of a lot of buildings. A lot of places coming up. We see the Trazaco, we see all the homes coming up. But these people must think of a place that could be made into different things.
So our musicians can express themselves.
Exactly.
Caleb has a few more comments for you. We are here with Kojo Entry and it's, of course, George Bentu. He's the youngest in the group. Which music songs do you like most?
So I love Akolaba. Yes,
okay.
I love Bomin Komode. And there's a lot more. But some messages have come
new tracks soon. But just read a few
before we go
comments.
to the message, can I just chip in something quickly? So tomorrow at the launch, you were asking about his relationship with the president. President Kufuor will make a very strong speech tomorrow at the launch. So we should look out for that.
We look forward to that. Before we play the song, here are some more comments for Kojo Entry.
I beg you, please help with the messages.
Yes, 05399869996.
Great. Sure.
Messages have appeared.
Okay, dear Kojo, my favorite Kojo entry song is Akonoba, and I'll be very grateful if you can play it this morning. Kenneth sent that from Amsterdam.
Thank you very
Bernard,
much.
please play Best Shot by Kojo entry to my lovely friend Yaya Boa or UAB of UAB head office.
UBA.
UBA, thank you, UBA. My favorite Kojo entry song is Where Did I Go Wrong? I believe he did his best vocal performance on that song. The Kojo entry song I find...
You love the song?
I don't even play that song on stage, because when I cry on stage.
It's a love song?
It is.
Right.
Just like Rocklin.
Yes.
Oh, Rocklin.
Something inside. The Kojo song I find myself listening to often lately is Odo Ano Wape and Spread His Love. I love how relaxing the instrumentals at the beginning are. This is from Frederick, listening live at Ahojo in Kumasi. Yeah. Okay, so Bernardino says, tell Kojo entry we love him. My brothers used to sneak into Cove Town for his shows from school without our parents knowing. I was always in tow. Those were great moments.
You're always in tow. Okay, let's hear the
yes.
song that he gave us. All right, so the truth is that this is just to give you the impetus to get the book. Where would the book be retailed? Where would it be sold?
In all your favorite bookshops, Airport Shell, EPP, Kingdom Books, all over the country.
You know, Godfrey will say this is a proper book. You know, this guy, when we are talking about books, you know, there are books and there are proper books. What do you mean this is a proper book? It's like, as against a book.
No, this is a proper book.
This is a proper book. What do you mean? If it's a proper book.
It fits the criteria, you see.
It has bibliography, everything.
Everything.
Pictures.
And Kojo's relevance across this country, across the continent, across the world, across the art that he is in, is what makes this book. And I am so happy that George is doing what he's doing with all the people that he's doing it with to tell these stories. And I'm also happy Kojo says he hasn't even yet discussed he hasn't dealt with his music proper.
No,
because we are waiting for the one that George, you have work.
You explain because that one will explain the songs and the background.
See, when I met him, about 2 people had already written manuscripts for him, complete. But he didn't like the way they wrote it and the angle. So then he called me and said, okay, can we work together? So he showed me what he had. I looked at it and I'm like, no. These are 2 different journeys, and no one, I don't think any African had dared write about band life into in such great detail.
So let's
separate it and let me do more interviews and let's explore this more.
Which is why this is the journey.
This is why
this is focusing on the band life.
Yes.
More than the albums he did later on. That's going to come as a separate work.
It's not just focusing on the band life. If you read the book, you see that it's also telling the history of music from what Kwame Nkrumah did, setting up all those institutions, E.T. Mensah, concert parties, cultural troops.
So his influences is growing up,
all that,
and some of his contemporaries. You said something about Lumba. You know, you and here are 2 favorites. I always say in Ghana we have 3 darlings: Lumba, Kojo Entry, and Amachi Dede. At least for my generation, I was born in 1981.
Okay. The 3 kings.
So the 3 of you are our people.
Thank you, sir.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
All right. So I was born in 1981. So by 98, I was in final year in secondary school. Entered university in 2000. So you are our top 3. What relationship do you have with Lumba? And do you have any relationship with those guys?
Lumba was a good friend.
Okay.
He was a good friend.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, they're all good friends.
Yes, but most of the things that I'm talking about, they are coming from a different background.
Angle, yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you will find a list of songs that we were playing. We were mostly doing a lot of this, what do you call, Marvin Gaye, all the funk groups. And all of them, and then we went to Ivory Coast and we had to do just reggae. At a certain point, they didn't even know that we were from Ghana.
Wow!
Because France had a thing about reggae coming to most of these African countries. Bob Marley was supposed to perform in Senegal but somewhere along the line, the gig was cancelled. And he was supposed to come to Ivory Coast. And also that was cancelled.
They didn't want him to come and liberate people's mind.
At a certain point, the promoter found us, and we were supposed. And here we were, called the Classic Handles. The Classic was spelled in French.
Classique.
And so they felt like, where these people come from? They thought we were some Jamaicans who had, and a whole lot of things followed.
Talking about what differentiates him from the other artists, before I did this book, when we met and we agreed to do it, he gave me 3 books to read before. 3 books.
Man, your syllabus your standard is high, pal. Just read before we even talk.
I love books.
Could you?
I love books.
Love reading.
Yes, I love books.
I mean, you couldn't have lasted this long being relevant if you were not that broad-minded.
Yeah.
A few more comments. Growing up in Ebri, we used to listen to Kojo's practice sessions in a house opposite Ebri Girls, and his level of perfection was just super and taught us a lot in life. So you used to practice in Ebri?
I lived at Ebri at a certain time.
Is it?
I lived there for a while. Just before the Ebri Girls. The place right.
Not far from Ritamali.
Yeah. Ritamali came a little bit before me.
Okay.
Much later.
Okay. I worked with Kojo for years as a disc jockey in GBC, playing and relishing his music. The greatest aptitude of Kojo is his respect for the team he works with. Congratulations to Mr. Music Man on his first book. This is Dr. Tim Koshiga. Music for you.
Thank you, sir.
Tim Koshiga.
Yeah.
Black and white television those days.
I like the caption first book. And he's indicated that there's a lot more to come, which we're already itching to read this one.
Yes.
What will come?
How many pages is that work?
It's 350 plus.
384 or so.
350 plus.
Yeah.
It's a proper book.
It's a proper book. As against what? 9 pages.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
More comments coming in. Good morning, Bernard. My brother Kofi Ajololo played with Classic Handles. This is coming in from Ruth Ajololo. Do you know a Kofi Ajololo?
Kofi Ajololo, he was a presenter at the GBC.
Did you also play music?
Well, I don't know about that.
But
he played our music.
He played your music
at GBC.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. Ben Akojo is so intelligent and philosophical. His ideas reflect deep thinking. The analogies he draws, for instance, he's saying while he was happy to be out there, he's considered it exile. Truly, it was exile. I marvel anytime I listen to his music. I can't wait to read this book. One of the key highlights of our student volunteer days at Ray Universe was when I interviewed him on Weekend Teaser. This was like 2002 there or thereabouts. I was in awe of him, and he was also excited to have come on the show, and he enjoyed the interview. This is coming from Albert Koshiga, who is now a lawyer.
You know what I like about Kojo?
Tell me.
He doesn't know he's famous.
Yes, it is true. So he doesn't work like, I'm the man.
Yeah.
I'm the man. He just comes in normal.
Because like the day I went to his house to interview him,
yeah,
the way he allowed us freedom of movement through his house.
Freedom of movement.
Oh yeah.
Without a visa.
You can ask Fred. We went through his rehearsal sessions. He would sit there. He would come back. He would go somewhere. Go here. Serious? Down the road. Only problem.
Wow.
And I like that kind of star.
Yeah.
The person.
Yeah, it's true.
A
lot of us have to learn from him. Kojo, thank you. You have to go on other interviews, but we wish you good luck on the interview tomorrow as you do the
launch.
What did I say?
You said interview.
Okay. The launch tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
And I look forward to reading the book.
Yes.
And then hopefully when the second one comes, we'll be here to do another
6:30 tomorrow
at the
Omanya Hall, Labari.
Former President Kufuor will be there.
Yes.
Is your guest of honor?
Kufuor may not be there. He's been invited to Nigeria.
But we will hear from him.
Yes, for sure.
We will hear from him there. I see.
So let's all go support.
Yeah. Amazing. All those of you love Kojo, get the book and read so we can get resources to produce the next one. That's what we're saying. Kojo, thank you for being on the show.
But your time not reading. Because when you read, I'll be back here.
So
we're reading.
You know me now.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Electroland ya chedi ho draw so kwa ba wo de be che wado for Valentine you. Yeah, ma wo discounts a won TV da. Any a chedi so kwa every top brands nina. Wopetimi ne wadofo 8-year odonyomo every Samsung, TCL and Nasco home theaters no mu. Na masia hwesene ewo ye LED smart TV ne so. Mu wi amasa de ye top air conditioners na jojomo ho. Wopetimi so de ye bedside fridge no actually with champagne. Na masa de ye 4 to 6 grill ni oven gas cooker no. Ani odediane. To ye top or front load washing machines no that fast shock you wadofo dom. Ko ye showroom anako www.electrolandgh.com. Our friend was 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited. Yeah, bakwa. Ewo nemu niyama. Efe nani board dafem.
Hey, quick question. Do people still think condoms are boring?
Boring? That's a myth. Condoms protect and keep things enjoyable.
Exactly, because diseases still exist. HIV, STIs, and protection matters.
Using a condom isn't fear, it's responsibility.
And let's clear this up. Condoms don't reduce pleasure.
In fact, they help you relax, feel safe, and stay in control.
Plus, they come in different types, textures, and styles. Choice is power.
Power to protect yourself.
Power to protect your partner.
Power to protect your future. Love smart. Choose protection every time. This 13th February,
join the world to celebrate
International Condom Day.
Wrap it right.
Protect your life. Stay safe. Stay informed. Stay empowered. Condom. Just use it.
This message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission in partnership with the AIDS Healthcare Foundation.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangerine. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-32231. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
What a morning! And this is the latest from the maestro, the legend. You heard it first here, 97.3 City FM. And while we are at it, we have friends from Citi Vet here to talk about the Citi Vet Award. Some of you are doing amazing things and you deserve to win this award. So we'll tell you all about that very shortly. But if you drive or own a vehicle, you need to insure it. Talk to Provident Insurance for your comprehensive third-party fire and theft and third-party only motor insurance with fast, stress-free claims payment. Insure from January to March and enjoy free fuel coupons. Visit any of our branches. We have 16 across the country. We have agency outlets and licensed brokers. Call us on 050-937-4928 for inquiries. Visit providentgh.com for more information. With Provident, man, you're covered. So hold your dial right there. The Minerals Commission is rolling out the red carpet for the biggest event on our economic calendar. The Local Content Summit 2026 is themed Strengthening Local Content, Indigenization, Building a Resilient Mining Sector in Ghana. And guess who's leading the charge? President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama. Mark your calendars, February 18th and 19th, 2026 at the Palms by Eagles in Takoradi. Tell your business partners, tell everyone the future of Ghana's gold is Ghanaian. For more information, visit minecom.gov.gh. 020-812-9032 is the number to call. And love speaks many languages. What's yours? Sometimes it's a surprise gift, sometimes it's dinner for two, and sometimes it's the sound of a creditor let. This Valentine's, Stanbic Bank has got your back as you express your love effortlessly. And banking works smoothly, love flows with ease. Download the Stanbic app and enjoy the convenience of world-class banking. StanbicBank.com.gh is where to visit to learn more. Stanbic Bank, you can share your the love of joy. You can share the joy of love. All right, Stanbic, thank you. When the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way. Litina Travels is taking us all to America, Canada, and Mexico for the World Cup. We have 2-in-1 experience uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. So we have business opportunities, networking opportunities while we are watching the football, and everything you need for a safe travel, enjoyable one. Hotel, flights, insurance, everything is taken care of. So please call us 0244-260-789. Our office is at Alisa Hotel North Ridge. Secure your spot now with Litina Travels. So I have the Deputy Director General of Citi Vet in the studio, Zakaria Abdul Rahman. He's here with Albert Opare, Head of Corporate Affairs with Citi Vet. And then, of course, Daniel Taylor, Delegation of Commerce.
German Industry and Commerce.
German Industry and Commerce. It's always good to have you, Daniel. And DJ, it's good to meet you for the first time, as well as Albert. Gentlemen, welcome to the studio.
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
Great. Great. So let's talk about Citi Vets and what we are doing the next couple of days, please.
Oh, okay. So the Education Regulatory Bodies Act 1023 Act 2020, mandate the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, that is Citi Vet, to regulate, promote, and administer TVET for transformation, innovation for sustainable development. So that is our mandate in tandem with the Education Regulatory Bodies Act, Act 1023, specifically Section B of the Act. And in tandem of the Act, the CTVET is mandated to accredit all educational institutions that are operating within the TVET space, be it at the tertiary level, at the non-tertiary level, as well as the private and public level.
Right.
So that is our mandate.
Right.
So for any institution to operate, you must be accredited by the Commission for TVET.
So you're like the GTEC.
Exactly.
CTVET.
CTVET. As far as the TVET space is concerned.
Listen, I've been playing in the technical education space for a while, the TVET space, and I know a number of institutions and individuals who are doing very well, who need to be celebrated. Are you doing anything about them? What's happening with those who are pursuing excellence in the TVET space?
That is one of the reasons why we are here.
Okay.
In tandem with our mandate to regulate and then to accredit institutions, we also set standards.
Okay.
So we have to ensure that the institutions that we regulate, we supervise, they adhere to the standards that we set.
Okay.
We develop a curricula for all the TVET institutions.
Right.
In fact, we have what we call the sector skills bodies. That is, it's made up of industry and academia, as well as some staff of the commissions. They come together to develop a curricula for the TVET institutions. So, and then these curricula that we develop usually are demand driven. And like I said, it's industry led. That is why we have the sector skills bodies. We have 16 currently, and then we are about setting up 8. So these curricula that we develop for the TVET institutions to run, these standards that we set for the TVET institutions to use to deliver TVET, this is one of the ways to ensure that the standards that we set are being adhered to.
Right.
And again, the prerequisite for any institution, be it public or private, to take part in this TVET Excellence Awards is that you must be accredited by the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, CTVET. So it's to ensure that institutions, whether public or private, adhere to our regulatory standards.
Okay. So Albert, tell me about eligibility besides the adherence and compliance to regulatory standards. Who gets to be a part of this?
Okay, thank you very much, Caleb. So basically, we have a number of criteria or categories where people can apply.
Okay.
But generally, the eligibility criteria is that, for example, if you're a TVET institution, you must have operated for about 2 years.
Okay.
And like my Deputy Director General mentioned, you must be registered and accredited by the Commission for TVET.
Okay.
If you are a student who is applying in one of the categories for students, you must at least be enrolled in a TVET institution. You must either have been in the school for about 2 years or completed immediately based on the criteria or the category you are applying in. And the school you are applying from should be a recognized school, a school that the Commission has in our database, our records. So either you are under the TVET service or you are a private institution that is recognized by CTVET to operate.
Okay. Daniel, come in here. I know the delegation of German Chamber of Commerce and Industry does a lot in, technical training, skills transfer, and all of that. Why is it important to have an award, and what role are you playing with CTVET on this one?
Yes, so thank you very much, Caleb. This initiative is being organized under the auspices of the German Ministry of Education.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, the Ghanaian Ministry of Education.
Yeah.
But it's being implemented locally by the Commission for TVET and then the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana. So that's a kind of partnership we have. I think the awards scheme was set up as a promotional tool, because the whole perception about TVET in Ghana is not very good.
Yeah.
And so when young Ghanaians see individuals doing great work and then being, awarded or recognized, they sort of receive some motivation or some incentive to also pursue a career in same. Yes. So we are awarding all kinds of people doing great work, including in-company trainers. We have awards for the tertiary schools.
Okay.
the pre-tertiary schools, even those in the informal sector, mastercraft persons.
Right,
and all of that.
right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, so tell me, when is this happening? Where will it be? And some things we should know about the awards itself. And how can we apply for those who don't know about it already?
Yeah. Before we come to the how we can apply, the eligibility, Albert spoke about the eligibility.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to lay emphasis on is that as CTVET, one of the things we do is to facilitate collaboration between the training, institutions and then industry.
Okay.
And by doing so, we promote what we call the RPL, recognition of prior learning. Then we also promote workplace experience learning.
Okay.
And I'll explain those two to you. The workplace experience learning, the tertiary institutions, they call it like attachments.
Okay.
When the students are on holidays, they go to industry for attachment. That is one of the main, the important tools of TVET, is to let the students have hands-on training.
Correct.
So one of the main reasons why we are also doing this is to strengthen that collaboration between the commission and then industry. Then when we talk of recognition of prior learning, we have people who are already out there. They are artisans.
Yes.
He's a mason.
Yes.
He's a carpenter.
Yes.
But he's not having any certificate to say that I am a carpenter.
Okay.
For instance, currently they are doing recruitment. What will be the basis for you to say that you are a carpenter if you don't have a certificate? So that is why at CTVET we promote recognition of prior learning, where we take these people, train them, and certify them.
Okay.
So this is one of the means that we are using to promote that.
Right.
As a result, we have an award for the MCP, the mastercraft persons that train, apprentices.
That's a good one.
Yes.
So Albert, tell me about the process. How can we apply? Who can get to be there? Where will it be? When will it be? And let's know whether we can pass by and take some of the pictures.
Okay, thank you. So we've currently opened applications for people to apply. So if you are eligible, the full eligibility criteria is on their website. It's GTVET Awards, so Ghana TVET Awards. But if you are typing it, you can just type www.ctvet.ctvet.gov.gh. So gtvetawards.ctvet.gov.gh. That is where you can apply. Like I said, we have about 10 or 9 different categories.
Okay.
So each of them, has their categories, and the portal will be open until 28th February.
28th February
till the end of the month. We opened it in January. At the beginning of January, so it has been open for over a month now. It will still be open until the end of February, and then the event itself would happen in mid-April. Mid-April.
Okay.
So
we'll look forward to that. Daniel, why should institutions, trainers, and students, apprentices, and industry players, take this opportunity seriously?
So first of all, the awards come with some
prestige.
Yes, that's the first thing.
Money day inside.
Money day inside.
You should have said this earlier.
Yes, we have some very interesting prizes from our partners.
Right.
Both in kind and in cash.
Nice.
And then the idea of being recognized as the best TVET institution in Ghana is alone is
the bragging rights.
Yes,
it will do a lot for our bottom line.
Yeah, so we are encouraging all TVET institutions, both public and private. We are encouraging all learners to apply. I mean, even if you don't really check all the boxes, we think you should apply, because we are actually awarding those who apply, not
those who are the best in their minds. I like that. So there's networking opportunity also. So it's a great one people should take advantage of. So Deputy DJ, I'll take your final words. Time is up.
Yeah, Caleb, I will crave your indulgence to run our listeners through the categories. Just a minute.
Give us a few.
Yeah, so that they will have an idea.
Because you give us where we can find it.
The categories.
Just tell us a few.
The categories, we have overall best TVET provider.
Okay.
They at the pre-tertiary level.
Right.
Then we have overall best TVET provider at the tertiary level. We have overall best TVET student at the tertiary.
Okay.
And at the pre-tertiary level. We have overall best CBT practitioner.
Okay.
We have a best innovative trainee.
Okay.
Then we have a best informal award. That is what I was talking about, the mastercraft persons.
Again.
Then Caleb, this is what I want. We have the best female students.
Okay, I like that.
Let me run you through this. I know you love this
very quickly.
Yes. Best female TVET students in a male-dominated area.
That's nice. That's good. We like it.
Yes.
We like it.
Yes.
I guess some people, they will apply.
Sure.
I will push them out. Deputy Director General Citi vs. Zakaria Abdul Rahman. Thank you for passing through. Albert Opare, Head Corporate Affairs. And then Daniel Taylor. Delegation of German Commerce and Industry in Ghana. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We're looking forward to the Citi vs. Awards in April. Please do well to apply, because those who apply are the ones who win. Yes. It is the 10th edition of the Omni Basic Bank Health Walk. It's happening on Saturday, February 21, 2026, 5:30 a.m. at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Dress code is anything sporty. Join us for an extraordinary experience. 0800 10079. Call this number for more. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. If you're looking for motor insurance that goes the extra mile, Hollard Insurance has something special for you. Insure your car with Hollard and enjoy extra rewards. New customers drive away with free fuel vouchers. Existing ones get exclusive gifts. Plus, we have 24/7 free roadside assistance for everyone. That's value for you. 0800 444 Call this number now. Visit any of our offices. Speak to your broker today. Men's Lucky. Hollard Insurance, we've got you covered. Now, love is sweet, but cash is sweeter. Valentine cannot be celebrated without cash. You know what I mean? Busy Cash is spreading the love in a big way. Busy Cash is giving away 500 Ghana cedis cash to 20 lucky people in our Valentine's Day raffle. You heard me right? If you want to be one of them, just dial *245#. That's all you need to do to stand a chance to win. No stress, no long queues, just love, luck, and Busy Cash. This Val's Day, let your phone bring you cash. Dial *245 now and let Busy Cash spoil you this Valentine. Start playing today. If you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. We've got Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at a local store near you. 05500322231. Piva beverages. A taste you will love. And after receiving hundreds of nominations for the Channel 1 Community Legends from communities across the country, the search for most deserving and heartwarming stories are underway. Every entry has been carefully reviewed as we identify stories that truly inspire and create impact. So get ready for the exciting review and grand celebration of the 10 Channel 1 Community Legends, only on Channel 1 TV and Citi FM. Can't get enough of the music, man. Can you? Oh my lord, that was a great time this morning with the legend himself.
Yeah, man.
We're all looking forward to grabbing his book, and getting updated on all the wisdom that he said there. But hey, Samuel Akom, how are you doing?
I'm quite okay, Major Caleb. After that refreshing interview, I mean, I'm refreshed.
Amazing. Let's get into the news at 10.
Hello and welcome to News at 10. I am Samuel Akom. Coming up, Finance Minister to announce cocoa sector reforms following yesterday.